When it's my birthday, I'm expecting everyone to get me butt-related stuff.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
Hello. Perfection.
to the new heroes of Altiria. Oh my goodness gracious! It's session 23 now.
Oh my god!
It's session 23.
Now we're old enough to commit tax fraud.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think so.
In Altiria, that is how it works.
The older you get, the more things become legal.
Mm-hmm.
How old do you have to be for murder to become legal?
Oh, like 70.
You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have spoke to like a really old guy. This is completely unrelated to the session. I have spoke to a really old guy before that just straight up admitted he's like, yeah, I killed somebody.
Okay.
Because he was old enough.
He was old.
He fit the
He
requirements.
literally just straight up told me. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this information?
Were there follow-up questions?
Believe you.
No, I didn't ask. I was just scared. I'm like,
Was this man's name Matthew Broderick?
I have no idea what this guy's
Perchance?
name was. He literally, it was just out in public, and he just started talking to me.
Yeah, he's like,
One
that's
of
crazy.
those.
That's a crazy combo. So he just went up to he's like, yeah, I killed a man once.
Yeah, no, I think
Okay.
we were in like.
I think he was
Ross or
just trying to
something.
impress you. It's like a John Mulaney bit. That's basically what just happened to you.
I want to remind you of the fact that I rolled a double nat 20 on a disadvantage a couple sessions
did.
ago.
You did roll. a
And you
double
wanted
nat
to
20.
give me something for it.
I do want to give you something for it. I gave
Cashing
you
in your
something
chips.
for it before, but wasn't. I gave you what I was going to give you already.
Okay.
So,
But then you told me to keep note of it.
yeah, keep note of it.
But
I'll still give you
I can
something.
erase it. Okay.
I'll still give you
Mhm,
something.
mhm.
Is it possible I
This
could
is
get
so
up
cool.
for a minute and then come back real quick?
Yes,
You have to roll 2 nat 20s.
you have to roll 2 nat 20s. I caramba.
Can I spend my 2 nat 20s to go make popcorn?
Yes, you can go make popcorn right now because I have
No.
popcorn. Well, I mean, Alice just
Everybody
left, so I'm probably gonna do a
popcorn, but
different.
Me.
We're already recording, but I'm probably gonna do a different intro.
We can just wait. Alice said a minute.
You want popcorn, Evan?
And I think the
No, I'm good.
I
I've
think
actually
the
got a
intro.
cookie. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I think the intro
See, I got
you.
was too good.
Oh, yeah, you got to squeeze it in there somehow. Because
Yeah.
You gotta squeeze it in there with butt stuff.
Don't, Brady.
You gotta
Gimbal
squeeze
butt.
the butt.
Don't.
oh yeah, never skip cheek day. That's what they tell me.
Never skip cheat
Is
day.
that a
It's just a row of people twerking in the middle of a gym.
Slapping each other's
You know what? I
faces.
feel like I've seen that.
Ay,
Yeah, welcome
caramba.
back.
Oh, it was literally a minute.
I said I just answered because I was just throwing away like something.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
you.
It's a good thing I didn't leave.
You were
Anyways,
planning to leave?
I was thinking of making popcorn.
You should go make popcorn. It gives me more time
No.
to play this
What a professional
randomizer.
start.
I'm okay.
Sorry.
I don't
Sorry.
need it. This is what happens when you're playing online. It's like, can I
Yeah.
go do something? Like, okay, can I go do something?
Mhm.
And then you
are we all
start
done
like an
doing
hour
things?
later.
Are we all done doing things?
I'm putting on lip balm.
Yes.
I never did anything.
Guess I'll stop playing this video game. I suppose.
Actually, can I have a minute to grind Phasmophobia?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 23 of the new heroes of Altiria. In the last episode, our heroes woke up to find themselves somehow sent thousands of years into the past, and only a few hours before the most widely destructive event in recorded history. There they were greeted by Ariolos, a seer who was more than happy to teach them the ways of the ancients, introducing them to a porcelain-shelled automaton named Attendant and its veritable army of identical machines, all named Help. They in turn led our heroes to an Alanian archivist named Nando, who admitted to them their
We
suspicions
love
surrounding the king. After that, they discovered the king's penchant for cannibalism, ripped a soul stone out of an automaton's chest, ran downstairs through heaps of corpses, and destroyed the past's version of the Heart of Gold moments before the start of the Cataclysm. And as the walls crumbled around them, they found themselves once again on the floor in the center of the Citadel, only a few hours before the Cataclysm begins.
Dawn of the thirst day. Of a thirst day.
Are you guys alright?
I'm so fucking smart. Guys, yes.
I'm glad.
We're
Good for you.
all right.
Good for you.
Whatever your name is. Because we've never met.
But, yeah.
My name is Ariolos.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to call you Ariel.
Okay.
And you're okay with that.
I'm okay with this. I understand that it's a difficult name to pronounce.
Yeah. Well, now I feel culturally insensitive. You know, there was less conversation about it the first time. Is Nando here?
Yeah, and Thwomp immediately looks for Nando.
You look around you, and Nando is not there.
Absolute
Yeah,
bullshit.
we can't clone him now.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense.
That does not confirm whether. Hey,
This music is really epic.
It is. I think it's appropriate. Hey, Arielis, can you Thank you.
Of course.
You can go off on your own business now if you'd like to.
Yes, I believe we're all fine.
Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna make our way. We're supposed to be here.
There's some things we need to do.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be walking around then.
Great.
Okay. If you need me, you can just ask one of the attendants to get me, or one of the help.
Sure.
I think.
Of course.
they do
Of course.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll be on my way then. And Ariolos walks away.
Mhm.
You really told him
So-
to fuck off.
Nando is not here, but we still don't know whether or not Nando has memories. Because remember, the fallback spell just plonked us here because it had no idea where else to put us. But Nando had a place. So
Right.
So we'll see. Maybe Nando was reverted, or maybe Nando is just in their room. But
Got a place
they
in our
remember.
heart.
Yes. Suppose shall we go check?
We should check. And then from there, we'll decide, I guess, what we're going to do with the king.
Okay.
Mhm. Sounds
So
good.
let's go. And remember, if we fuck up, we just let the place get destroyed.
Time is on our side, as they say.
For
Yes.
once.
Time is on your side.
I know.
I think time has always been on our side with the whole God of Death bringing us back. But
No, I think that was a massive inconvenience, and my life would have been a lot better without it.
he never would have met us.
That's fair.
I mean,
That
you
is
did.
true.
You did
Juan
meet
puts
the
out
other one. You
his
just
hand
died.
for a fist
Then I
bump.
wouldn't have to. I give you a fist bump, but then I wouldn't have to clean your bedpans for a month.
That's true.
I could live without that.
That's true.
That's fair.
All that residual tea. I get it.
Yeah.
It's been months.
That's a callback to
kinda
the
had
first episode.
Well, you were unconscious, so you had like a
Second
liquid
half.
diet the whole time.
Thank you, Gimbal.
Oh, that is not
Yeah.
good.
Everyone
It was
talking
rough.
over each other.
Yeah, we're just having fun, people. Don't worry about it. Let's go find Nando.
Nando.
Nando, we already know where we're going.
Go to Nando's.
We don't need no bot telling us where to go.
Hopefully he
Yeah.
remembers us. Here's the question.
He's not gonna remember us.
Here's the question. If he doesn't remember us, do we want to fill him in? Or should we just leave him on his course?
It really depends on our plan about how to get back.
Yeah, well,
Because
Nando
maybe
was
he
useful
might
for
be useful.
Nando was useful for exposition in the first round,
Right.
and I do want to ask him how many core gems there are.
True. I mean,
But
I guess we might as well,
yeah,
because we still need answers.
just squeeze a little bit of exposition. Hopefully he does remember. If not, then we'll just have to go off on our own, and we can tell him that we're from the future if it's helpful.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But right now, we need to figure out what our end game is.
True.
Endgame, get back to our own time.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the main goal.
The question is how.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. Well, we're skipping over the nurse bit, so we can so we're saving ourselves a little bit of time.
Hey, there you go.
Let's go now.
Speedrun strats.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't need to go to West Clocktown. We're fine.
And as you guys walk down the hallway, passing a couple of the help who staring at you as you walk down, you get up to Nando's office, which has the door closed.
Cool. And the robot's not here yet.
The robot is not there.
Oh, okay.
Knock knock.
The door opens, catches on a chain. Nando looks out. Oh fuck, that was real?
You remember? Okay.
Boy.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh,
I'm
That
sorry.
was very material.
God, I thought that I woke up from a nap. Okay. Closes the door, unlocks it, opens. Come in.
All right.
I was just writing everything down in my dream journal.
What did
guess
you
I
write
don't
down?
have to
Good
write
thing I have
down
a
everything
record.
in my dream journal.
What do you
just-
remember from your dream?
Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't a dream since you're standing in front of me.
Yes.
Hmm.
So we're on top of a bunch of bodies. Is the biggest takeaway that I've got.
That's the
That is-
biggest takeaway.
Yes.
That is a pretty big takeaway.
We also
Right.
know that the Oracle is dead.
Right.
And we know that the solution to going to the future is not down below. But going down below is useful for resetting the clock.
So, from my calculations, I would say that we only have a couple hours before the clock.
Yeah. Well, we should have like 4 hours because we just started again.
Right. Right.
One thing to note, Ariolos did not seem to be reset like you were.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
he didn't
Aureolus is
jump with us.
completely reset. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because we were all
I'm
linked
guessing
together
because we were in
holding the orb.
proximity.
Yeah.
Is that the reason you still have your memory?
Gotcha. That would make sense since the reset starts at the orb.
Yes.
Okay, so that would make
Which that makes sense why we fall in the courtyard above. Because that's directly above the orb.
that would make sense. Yeah.
Which we still have 2 orbs. Which is useful, because that means if we do have to reset the clock, all we have to do is destroy the one downstairs.
Okay.
So now, back to the hard question of how do we propel ourselves to the future? And Nando too, ideally. Since we did kind of pull him into all of this.
Yeah, we kind of promised you a little bit.
Yeah, I would actually like to survive this, so that
Yes.
would be pretty good for me.
And
There
why
is-
shouldn't you? Gives him a slap on the back.
There is one thing I want to test. Can you dump out the bottomless box?
He opens the box and dumps it out into the corner again.
Not into the corner.
Oh, just onto the
Right
floor.
across. Yeah,
Okay. Dumps it out onto the floor.
cool. And I'm going to sweep through the books, and I want to find the blue journal and the green journal. Because those are the journals I currently have on my possession. I want to see if there's duplicates.
There are duplicates.
Hmm.
Unlimited soulstone glitch.
Cool.
Sick.
Okay. That information could be useful. So I suppose we'll see. Although it did not duplicate Nando, so it has a different effect on living things. Living
I guess
things will
so.
not be duplicated, but things that we take into our possession are. So perhaps the soul stone's duplicated.
Yeah.
So there would be another new copy of the Soul Stone down below. Or of the, not the Soul Stone, the Heart of Gold.
Yeah. Ooh. Although here's a question. Because the core gems are kind of like big, pure soul stones. And having two in the same place makes them interfere with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
the same might be true for soul stones.
Does your soul stone work right now?
Can I pull out the soul stone and check? Like, is it interfering? Can I
The
try
soul,
to cast?
the Soul Stone that you got from the automaton.
Yes.
You pick up the Soul Stone that you got from the automaton. It is non-functional. It looks like there's static inside of it.
Damn it!
That tracks, though.
Okay.
That does. Well, that makes me curious whether or not it's going to function when we come back to the future.
How about the automaton? How are they working with a dysfunctional?
They're probably not.
Not working, right?
Really? You think so?
Oh, but then how are we going to open the door?
I
We
could
might
break
have to
this.
crush that soul stone later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
To open the
A
door.
couple
For
of you
now,
have
let
passed through.
that automaton be.
A couple of you have passed
Dysfunctional.
through spells.
That is
Yeah.
maybe.
We can just
If
pull
you
the
miss,
same-
I don't know.
We could pull the exact same maneuver to get through the door if we need to go down there again.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are the like charges on my amulet of pass through like restarted? Like, do I have all of my charges?
Did you
I
guys
know.
take a rest or no?
I think we probably should take a rest because we have 4 hours.
Take a rest. How long is a rest?
The rest
1
is
hour.
it like
It's like 4 hours.
Of
Oh,
course
rest
it
is
is.
a rest is 4 hours?
are we talking like a long rest or like a, small
A short rest is like 4 hours, right? Because it's half. Of
The,
How
um,
long are you
This was 1
taking
hour.
naps?
The DM, I know, right? I think we could argue that the soul stones or whatever should be, not the soul stones, but the amulet at least should be recharged because it restarted. Time restarted.
And it's an object. It's not a living thing. Why would it?
All right. By my own rules, it is now reset to the amount of charges that it had.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
when
'cause
you
you,
guys first
GM.
traveled back in time.
Thank you, because I was like, I got only one charge of
Yeah,
pass through. It's
that
not
is
like
by
I
my
can-
own rules. Oh, which also means
Okay, so it
by
takes
that
4 hours
logic,
to rest.
you
Got it.
guys are reset as well.
Oh. So I'm.
Swamp
so
checks
I'm-
his pockets for his rock.
So wait, so with the time reset, we basically got the effect of a full rest.
You basically got the effect of a full rest. You are reset
Cool.
to when you first fell down.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So then my soul stone is restored as well.
Yes.
Great. I'm
Johan-
assuming.
Johan feels no different. He didn't use any of his shit.
I'm assuming the items I expended though are not restored, like arrows and stuff. Stuff that was no longer on my person.
Well-
Yeah, does Swamp actually still have a stone on him?
I think yes. I think you guys have what you had before.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. Well, I don't know how many more arrows I would have then.
Did you use arrows last time?
I don't even remember you using arrows.
I use at least one.
Then you can have one back.
Okay, sounds good.
There you go.
I
And
will
just-
remember that.
Yeah, just
Everything
remember
is
that for the
restored.
next reset.
Yeah, if we need one.
And I think Poi Poi, I think your soul stone was missing, I think 20% before you fell through. To
No.
the past. Was it not? Did that happen
No, it
during the
wasn't.
past?
Yeah, I had a fully charged soul stone
Gotcha.
coming in.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. We're all reset.
Okay. Great. So then we don't have to worry about resting. That's perfect.
Good.
Yeah, all you gotta do is die.
That's a fair
No,
trade. All
All we
right.
have to do is kill everyone else
Yeah.
and the castle.
I mean, technically what happened last time is you destroyed the orb before the cataclysm started.
Which disabled security, which allowed everything to collapse, which triggered the fallback spell.
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. So we just got to stay on the move then. Oh boy. Oh, so then would Thwomp get the ancient currency back?
You used it? Yes. I guess you would have your ancient
I think
currency.
Thwomp tipped someone.
That sounds like a Thwomp thing that he would do.
Did you tip one of the automatons?
I think I was using ancient currency to try and impress my boy in the beginning, but he's just like, "Oh, yeah, that's just a coin."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
does that mean
makes sense."
does that mean my block of Havarti is restored?
Yes, your
The
block
most
of Havarti is
important item.
restored.
Yes.
Yes. Infinite cheese glitch.
Yep, as long as you keep destroying the world every time.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, so first question, Nando, because you seem pretty knowledgeable on this stuff. How
Yes.
many core gems are there? Because that's knowledge that we don't have in the future that would be quite useful.
There's a lot.
There's a
It's
lot.
there's,
A lot.
well, I mean, it's about one for every god except for of course, what's her name, Lysandra or something. She decided she was going to make a bunch of them.
Yeah, okay. All right. So
Is
then
there-
that's not helpful to know how many are left. Because based on the last loop, apparently they're not too hard to break.
I mean, yeah, they're sort of. They have a. They're basically crystalline forms that are imbued with godly energy, and
Yeah.
you know, having that much energy inside of you, it's gonna make you a little bit brittle.
Yeah.
So that makes perfect sense. Yes.
Okay. That explains how a piece got knocked off of the heart of the lake before.
Yeah.
There you go.
Although they do seem to have sort of self-reparative properties.
Yeah, as long as you can put it back together, then it
Yeah,
restores
okay.
itself.
Yeah.
So then I guess we don't know how many core gems are left in the future present. Okay. So we know that down below is not the way to go, but there are tools down below that could be useful, such as the teleport plaque
hmm
and the and of course the ability to reset.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Although we gotta hold out for the full 4 hours before we can reset.
Swamp has a
imagine.
fun idea. Why don't we get everybody together and link arms and reset the past? Then we can all come together and figure out how to solve the problem.
Everybody as in
Citywide.
everybody in the castle.
It's I think with automatons,
That would be fascinating.
it
Just
wouldn't be
break
hard with
Nate's
automatons.
complete system.
Complete system reset.
I mean, maybe we could bring Arielos along. But it's really risky to bring people down there.
It
But
is.
everyone here has already gone through it once, so we should be fine. We'll just keep Nando, because we don't need to give anyone else that existential crisis.
So
Yeah,
true.
I kind of feel bad for Ariolis last time. He was like throwing
Yeah,
up.
he
and
seems
shit.
like he's
We do not need
in a
to
better
fill
spot
him
right
in.
now. Let's not ruin his day again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well,
Yeah.
you may want to warn him not to go looking for the
You're right.
seer, because that's who he's looking for right now. So inevitably, it
Oh.
would make sense that he would.
That's right. Something could happen to him otherwise.
So do we
Well,
just want to
something's
distract
going
him,
to
or
happen to
what?
him
Right.
eventually.
If it
Well,
hasn't already.
Well, if the if the goal is to make sure that Aureolus isn't traumatized, then you might want to warn him not to look into the other seer. Because if he looks into the other seer, then he's going to be traumatized. And
Yeah,
isn't he currently looking for the other seer? So
he
it's only a
is.
matter of time
Yeah.
before he's traumatized.
Does anybody want to forge a note and hand it to him? Be like, oh, here's a note from the seer. He said he left.
Yeah. Could
Yes.
just say, well, we could just tell him to wait here in Nando's room. Say that the seer is on the way here.
Nando,
And
you
just-
think you can keep him
Just wait
occupied?
there for a few hours. No, we're keeping Nando with us because if stuff goes to shit, I don't want Nando losing memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
I slapped Thwomp on the back. I'm like, you're good at lying. I'm sure you could convince him.
I'm a little devious, I suppose.
Okay. I also realized my door is wide open.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh yeah, where's Nyx?
As soon as you say that, Nyx is right next to you.
Can I lean down and try and pet Nyx? Is Nyx warmed up to us?
Yeah.
Nyx is sort of
Ah! What the hell?
Nyx is sort of indifferent
Where'd you
to your
get
petting.
that?
I've been
I had
telling
it for a long
Yes.
time, and I'm wearing it over my headphones. It
for,
looks very
every,
natural.
for everyone interested in what's going on right now, May has a axolotl beanie,
Yes. With little frills on the side.
Mhm.
little frills on the side.
And it's got a cute little Kirby smile.
Mhm.
Yep.
Very cute.
Yeah. And I'm wearing it very naturally, the way you would normally wear a beanie.
Very,
If you
very
could-
naturally.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and copy that.
That was a perfect shot right there. Screen grab it.
Mhm. So,
Oh, I already got
So yeah, does Nyx recoil? Is Nyx chill with us?
Nyx is just sort of indifferent. You pat Nyx on the head, and
And if I
its
tried.
head just sort of goes down. It's the same for everyone.
Yeah, just like a cat.
All right. Well,
Yay, I get to pet it.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay, what's the
Mhm.
first? Okay, let's think of a game plan of things we should try.
you need
and
to go
do.
find Ariel. Tell him to come here to chill
Yeah,
out.
so he does not traumatize himself and freak
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
And we need, I guess, the king is the only option.
Now, how
right.
do we
Probably
get to
the
the
toughest.
king?
Yeah.
Good question. Here's a question. Could I possibly... No, it's probably like a wild level spell. But I have Magical Affinity 4. Could I possibly transcribe, since I've seen it a few times now? Could I possibly transcribe the translocate spell?
It's gonna be an almost. It's gonna be an almost impossible
Hmm.
thing to do. You can certainly try.
That's fair.
Also, I have your photo.
Hmm.
There you go. You're just gonna be over your shoulder again.
Well, I will. Thank you. Well, I
welcome.
think I will certainly try, because if I fail, at least I'm getting a pity point.
Yeah.
So can I? I'll just fish for Arcana, since I don't have that as a skill.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
yeah. So
That was
this
so dramatic.
it's gonna be
heck
nearly
slammed
impossible
like
since
that?
it's
dice.
you know. Okay. So 21 or above.
So that's literally impossible. Can I roll insight?
With no modifier, that's quite literally impossible.
I'll give it to you with an 18. It's just
Okay.
because it's just because you've only seen it twice now, and it is still a complicated spell.
It would be easier to transcribe it if I thought of that while we were down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can also transcribe it in the future. I just figured it would be. I'm still gonna try and do it from memory because that would be very useful right
Okay.
now. You think Arcana is the only thing I can use for that?
Arcana or Recall.
Well, it's the same either way. Nothing. So we'll go for Arcana, and if not, well, I'm just fishing for pity. 14.
Okay,
Oh.
you got a pity.
But, hey, that's still good.
Still good.
far as I'm
You still got a pity point. That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I love those. They're
Valiant
useful.
in your efforts, you were.
Okay, next time we see the translocate plaque, let someone copy the spell. Okay. So,
So.
how do we get to the king? Step 1, get to the king. Step 2, convince the king to send all of us to the future.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe we could give him an existential crisis?
Do you know how the king's going to send you to the future?
No. But he's the only one who has like actual influence and control over where the energy flows in this place. So if anyone is capable of casting that sort of spell, it's him.
Also, I think as time travelers, it behooves us to see what the heck is going on here.
True. God, I am worried about him just. Yeah, I am worried about him just up and doing the murder on us.
Yeah,
could probably beat
fine.
him
I'll
up,
punch him in.
right?
I'll punch him in his stupid and dumb mouth.
Yeah.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and who's to say if we do die here that we won't be brought back?
Oh man.
Crazier
know.
things have happened.
I mean, I want to say if you're planning to die, make sure that you break the other crystal or the other core gem.
Yeah.
Maybe we leave someone behind.
That's just a little hint from the DM.
I'm a little
Okay.
worried that we have
Okay.
to. Do you think we still have to carry the dead person's body? For it to work?
Probably, because the other people did not get their memory restored from last time. I'm assuming you
And
have to literally cross.
We
the
are
bridge.
not supposed to exist in this time. We're only here because we were in contact with Core Gem and each other.
Yeah.
So if someone dies, pick them up.
At least.
Yeah.
I
All
feel
right.
so bad if I
And
die.
that
because I'm
includes
so heavy.
Nando.
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously.
What
I
if we
don't
chop off one of Gimble's limbs and bring that with
Maybe
us?
you should stay
That's savage.
here. You should not confront the king with us.
Okay, I'm perfectly okay with doing that, and I will be right here.
But-
I don't know where the king is anyways, so we're all good.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll try to figure out how to bring you along with us.
Okay.
If there could be a cool way that we could get you down to where that golden heart thing is, and give you one of these speaking stones and be like, "Hey, shit's going tits up. Break it." That'd be cool.
Well, that's a little tough
I know.
because Nando, are you proficient with a bow and arrow?
I am not.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
It's a little
Yeah,
proficient.
we'd have to split the party.
I am
It's a
proficient
little
with a
tough
book
to
and
get
quill.
to the. Oh yeah, it's a little tough to get to the core gem because
It really,
when I
really
did it the first time, that was with the objective of grabbing it. Like destroying it's easy because I could just hit it with an arrow. But
Mhm.
if you can't shoot it, then you got to grab it, and there are 4 massive robots in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a little risky,
Yeah,
especially for
I
someone
just
who doesn't
narrowly
venture.
managed to get past them all.
So how are we
It's also
even going to
not-
get to it to reset the time?
Yeah, let's
This
also not
loop.
forget Nando can't walk through walls.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my amulet of pass-through if he really needed to walk through a wall, but it's still like he's not a proficient adventurer. He could
Yeah,
probably
you should.
easily die.
You'll probably get the pass-through amulet back on the reset if it's lost. So
Mm-hmm.
it should all work out. But we're not sending Nando down there alone.
No,
That's
Yeah.
for sure. And we also cannot take Nando with us to the king.
no.
So we are going to
Probably
have
for
to
reasons.
figure out how to get us all out of here. Like, we should probably have a meetup spot somewhere. Let's figure out where the king is, and then we'll pick a central area to meet later. And also, we have to move fast so that we have at least 30 minutes to get to the core down below.
Yes.
In case we need a refresh.
Should we leave Nando with one of the sending stones?
Probably a good idea.
I think so. Keep him abreast.
I will be. I guess
Swamp
Do
Handsome
sending
is
stones work? Hello?
testing.
they work.
Okay.
I tossed mine to Nando.
Oh, okay. You know how to use one of those, right?
Well, I assume since you were talking into it, you just talk into it, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Open line
Sounds
to
good.
all of the others. So,
Oh, good.
don't be alarmed when someone else uses it. You'll just hear the voice in your head.
That's good. Thank you for telling me, because I would have definitely been alarmed.
So, like, testing.
Oh, God, that's weird. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
A little weird.
So if you're around other people, just try not to react. But
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
but you can listen. You can listen very discreetly if you want to say stuff that's kind of
It
make
stimulates the small bones in your
Right, come on.
ear.
Okay. Testing.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Can hear you.
You can hear this?
Hear
Okay.
you loud and clear.
Okay. That's interesting. Thwomp just hears nothing.
Nothing but tinnitus.
Okay. Well, we do keep fucking with TNT.
That's true. That's true. I also grew up around dwarves.
My
They're kind
ears
of
are
rowdy.
squishy.
Very loud.
It's a wonder that Johan can hear at all.
Yokon?
Johan.
Yokon Johan. I love it.
Okay.
Time's a wasting. Where are we gonna go?
I don't know. Well, I guess let's get Ariel somewhere safe. Are you
Yeah.
First
fine with
and
us
foremost.
sending Are you sending? Are you fine with us sending Ariel here?
I will keep the door locked.
That is smart. We'll just tell Ariel to wait somewhere else.
I mean, if he comes in here, I will keep the door locked. Is what
Okay.
is what I was saying.
Those
Ah,
automatons
well,
won't come in and try and
got
knock
it.
on the door, right?
Not
yeah.
unless I do anything suspicious.
Let's
True.
not do that.
But you can always ask him to fetch you a drink or sprint down the hall. That worked the last
Sure.
go around.
They're pretty subservient when you want them to be.
I mean, they're called help,
Yeah.
so that sort of makes sense.
Are they alive? Are they sentient?
That's a deep philosophical question I wasn't prepared to answer.
Well, put a pin in it.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll circle back around to that. Hey, if they're called help, has any of us actually asked them to help us get back to the future yet?
Yeah, I don't think
We
they'll do
really want to
that.
try that.
Okay.
I mean,
We
technically,
could try that.
I don't think you'll do anything though.
Just do a scuffed run. Just do a scuff loop and
I
screw around.
we'll mess
You know
with
what?
it.
We might as well.
Okay, you know what? I
It's
got
like,
it.
how-
And just
We
be like,
can
oh,
ask
I'm
it-
just sorry, we were
can ask
joking. We
it
were
to-
joking.
We can ask it to give us directions to the king,
True.
and
That
then if it doesn't want to do that, we ask it about the future thing.
Great, let's go find a help.
Okay.
It's probably one right outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
about you should be showing up just right about now, right?
Check the door.
there's nobody out there.
Oh.
Is there anybody coming from down the hall?
There's somebody stationed down the hall.
Oh, maybe that's him. Does it look like the same guy?
They all look like the same guy.
So when are they
There's no
going
defined
to?
marks.
I think the one that was waiting out here was the one that followed us.
Like
Oh,
from
it
the
didn't
nurse?
follow us this time.
Mm,
Okay.
maybe.
Because we didn't talk to any of them.
Mm.
All right. Well, let's
Okay,
go
let's
ask
go
him.
find one.
Let's go
Let's
ask
go-
him where Ariel is first.
Yes. Well, I think we'll find Ariel.
Well, let's just go to an open area and then just shout out help, because that seems to be the
That's
way
true.
to summon
All
one.
right.
Okay, let's go. So
We'll let
you
you
stay
do it,
here,
Johan.
stay safe, and
Sounds
stay
good.
in touch.
Will do. Will do.
What do you say?
Beep boop.
Will do. Oh yeah,
Said
you
will
can't
do.
hear.
Yeah, I can't hear it in my head. Give him the codex.
As you guys leave, he locks the door behind him again.
Cool. Help?
Help! Help!
You see,
Help me!
you see,
I'm falling and I
Tone it
can't get up.
you see.
Johan, tone it down a bit,
Okay,
buddy.
where are you right now? Did you guys say help as you left the hall? As you left Nando's room, or did you say help
as we leave the hallway?
as you
Yeah.
leave the hallway? Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, the closest one to you would still be the one in the hallway. It walks up to you and goes, "How may I be of assistance?"
I got a couple questions. Number one, if I asked you to forget everything in the last 5 minutes, would you be able to do that?
No?
Is that a no?
I would need proper authorization.
Um,
Are you planning to do any illegal activities?
No, nothing illegal.
perish the thought.
Number one, were you wondering where Ariel is? Arielos?
Ariolos.
Arielos. Yeah.
Ariolos has been taken to the medical wing.
Oh, okay. That actually kind of lines up with where we saw him last
Wait,
time.
but
But why
was
is he there?
Because he took us to the medical wing last go around. Why is he been
Wait.
taken to the medical wing?
Well, let's
Maybe we
just
should
go
go
ask
check.
him.
Okay, let's go to the medical wing.
Would you like more assistance?
No.
If I asked you where to find the king, would you tell me?
The king is in the king's chambers.
Where's the king's chambers?
The king's chambers is the throne room.
Where's the throne room?
Would you like more assistance?
I have this little booklet of paper. Can you take this pencil and just draw arrows marking the path to get to the throne room?
Certainly. Grabs the paper, goes like it looks like a dot printer, like that going horizontal
Cool.
lines across the page, hands it to you, and it's a very detailed map with arrows pointing through, leading from the central corridor, basically going straight back. There's a couple turns, but essentially just straight back from the central corridor.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The small pencil strikes again.
The best thing you grab.
I know, right? Can I have that back?
Hands you the pencil back.
Cool. Now we have a map to the king's chambers. I'm curious whether or not this is going to turn blank later. Because does this count as an object that I am taking with me, or does this count as one of my objects that will be reset?
Well, considering the automaton stone came with me, I'm sure that will come with you if you...
Although it did use my pencil lead.
True. Does
Yes,
anybody
we'll
here have
find
a
out.
photographic memory?
I guess you're just gonna have to reset and see.
Yeah, well, we know that we can ask for it.
Yeah, we can at least try and memorize. If not, then we'll just ask him.
So we have a route.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's figure out what's up with Ariolos.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. So Let's go to the medical wing.
So you guys go to the medical wing, sort of on the opposite side of the chamber. You guys go down the hall and you enter the room with the one nurse, and Aureolus is currently passed out on a bed.
Oh man, maybe you found out already.
You might have. Hey, nurse, what happened to our friend here?
Aureolus suffered from a panic attack.
Damn it.
After being subdued, he was taken here.
Subdued?
Subdued?
Oh.
Is he inundated? Or is he just passed out?
He has been given what's it called that puts you to sleep?
Tranquilizer?
Yeah. Anesthesia. Anesthesia.
An anesthetic.
He's been given an anesthetic.
Yeah.
You got that good shit?
He got that good.
Oh. I love Jack in the Box.
Has anybody here seen Young Frankenstein? There's a whole thing about that.
I have seen it in Frankenstein.
I love it.
Okay. So now we know if we have another loop, let's tell him straight away.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
Well,
We don't have to worry about him right now then.
oh,
Yeah, let
I'm actually I actually kind of have trouble with chronic pain. Would it be possible for you to provide me with a small syringe of a potent anesthetic?
Do you have authorization?
Oof, ouch.
Please step this way for a full examination.
I think we should go.
I feel fine, actually. I feel a lot better. There's something I feel a lot better. I think I just had to stretch a little. I'm fine.
Poi puts the band-aid on. Oh, I'm so much better.
Are you sure? Like a saw blade on one of its fingers starts spinning. Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, I feel so healthy.
Just the stone grinding of hooves on the ground as I'm back in the fucking.
Very well. Is there anything else I can be of assistance for? That was English.
No.
Swamp's
Thank
shaking
you.
his head.
Very well then. Starts walking back towards Artiolus with it, like its head turns around completely and walks over.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's follow the printer map. No idea what we're gonna do once we get to the king, but we could learn something.
We
Should
could
we
beat
fill
him
in that?
up.
Should we fill in Nando?
Yo,
Yeah.
tell Nando that
Oh, we have
he's
the
playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the little
hey
one.
Nando.
He's
I
playing
actually-
solitaire today.
I
Seems
actually
Ari-
heard all of that.
Oh yeah.
I heard it from your side, but I got the gist of it.
Okay.
Panic attack.
Probably have an open line.
Good on you.
Okay.
I've been hearing you guys talk since you left.
Oh.
I forget about the open line. That's why I hear you guys in my sleep.
I thought it was just because you liked us.
That's not true. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Arr?
I'm kidding. That's a joke. You guys are my best friends. Anyway.
I'm wondering if Swamp can read sarcasm.
I feel like Swamp probably can.
He can. Maybe my next character in the next.
If you have the
campaign
heart of the lake,
doesn't.
you could translate anything.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
there you
true.
go.
Moody sarcasm.
All right.
Oh, but only if it's written sarcasm.
Yeah. So actually, it would probably clear up a lot of text message threads.
It really would. You could just drop the /s and everything will be
Yeah.
honky dory.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, period. Fuck you! No, I'm kidding.
And furthermore,
It just turns into a really long paragraph.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Poi Poi has the map. I suppose Poi Poi should lead the way.
Yeah, and while we walk, we should figure what the fuck are we gonna do when we get there? This is the
Knock on
Pale
the
King.
door.
This guy's evil as shit.
Let's tell him I'm his long lost son.
He'll probably believe it. With
Nope.
how you look
I don't
like.
know if that'll change much, but maybe. Do you
I'll
think
walk
he
in there and be like, Faja.
You guys.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry.
No, sorry. We guys, us fellas, us
You
board
fellows, you board fellows, enter into the main chamber, and it looks like that's it. It's literally, so on the front face, or on the south face, we'll call it, of the chamber are like the doors that people would normally use to get in. It's got like the big stained glass above it, and on the exact opposite side from the middle door would be the path leading to the king. However, it seems to have been sealed off by a wall. Beside it are 2 guards.
Human guards or these help guards?
These are help guards.
No,
They're like
that's right.
these ones are actually not help guards. They're like, actually, we're going to make a distinction. We're going to call them help, and we're going to call them sentinels. So
Fair.
the sentinel is like a miniature version of the golden guards that you saw guarding the Heart of
Got
Gold.
it.
Okay.
So there are 2 stationed up at the end of the room, guarding what at first glance just looks to be a wall.
Okay.
You know, posting guards against what is otherwise just a fucking wall makes all that wall seem very fucking suspicious.
They do it a
That
lot
is true.
too.
Well, that's probably
There's
just
just a
another
lot of guards
wall door.
guarding
Does
a
the
lot
map
of walls.
are we at the entrance to the throne room around here, or it's just
Assume
something we
so.
notice?
There is that is the entrance to the hallway leading to the throne room.
Okay.
It is through the wall.
It is through the wall.
Okay.
Oh, you can also see on the map probably that there are several passageways, and beneath the hallway leading to the throne room, there is a library.
Ooh.
I'm curious about that now, but
Oh, Poi Poi, take out the Grim Peeper, see if there's anything interesting in the
Yeah.
future.
I'll put on the peeper with my mask over it.
When you put on the peeper, actually, hang on, I gotta...
Ew. 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 Ew.
I know, Nix. I know. Calm down.
You put on the peeper. You put on the peeper, and you see there is, in fact, a hallway there. It
Okay.
looks like this sort of pointed archway,
Mm-hmm.
and it's quite a long hallway. You can't see the end of it in the Grim Peeper.
Okay.
You also notice that, well, you would have seen this in the main hallway anyways because they're open at this time. There are 2 doorways on either side of this center doorway, but those 2 doorways have been filled in with stone, but sort of natural looking stone.
Okay.
Okay.
I suppose it wouldn't be useful vibe checking the sentinels because they're sentinels.
Should
We
we
know
maybe
why
go,
they're here.
Should we maybe go down to the library?
I'm curious about this library.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
Maybe
Also,
there's a
how did they manage to draw the library on the lower floor? Is it like an isometric map?
Yes, it's
That
an
they printed out?
It is an isometric map.
Wild.
Cool.
maybe through the library you could somehow, like, maybe they have like a secret entrance or something.
We should look around for that. That is...
If it's if
Perhaps.
if it's
This is
at
possible.
all underneath the throne room, somebody can pass through the ceiling.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Anyone got a stick of dynamite?
Oh,
I
you
do.
know we do.
You know we like to blow shit up.
And we call him Boy Boy.
Hello. Boom.
How many of those do you have, or is it just the one that we've
Just
been
the one.
resetting?
Is it a full stick or is it still half a stick?
It's a full stick.
Cool.
We have not reset it because we haven't used it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just couldn't
It's
remember when we killed
Never
Patchwork
been used.
if we'd used a full or a half.
I made sure to keep one. I used the half stick on the first shot at Patchwork.
That's what it was. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's head on down and go look at some books.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be hard to get past the guards, so the library is our best bet.
While
Agreed.
we're all able to read runes, let's figure out what secrets this all holds.
Sure.
I don't think we can read runes. Didn't the whole thing is that we
We-
could only
yeah.
understand people's
Mm.
speech?
Oh, you're right. We can't read runes, and we also can't translate because the part of the lake's broke right now.
I mean, I
Right.
still think it's worth going to just to
For
see.
posterity's sake.
There's probably still stuff written in Alanian.
Maybe
That
we
is
can
true.
find a book that looks extra fancy and maybe try and bring it back with us.
True. That is a good call. We do know we can take stuff with us.
Yeah.
This is very, very true.
Okay.
All right. DM, put us in the library.
You guys walk over to the doorway that leads to the library.
Boy, I sure do love reason. Nerd.
I guess you enter the library. Let me see
We
if there's
peruse.
you
I thumb the pages of every book.
you step down.
decimal the
It's
system.
it's dark down here now. That's not the right one for this. Let me see. Maybe
I'm
this.
tired of you saying things are dark. Everybody in this group has dark vision.
No. I'm saying I'm saying that it is dark because there are no windows. This is a descriptive word. It is not a overall word. Okay.
Does Johan have dark vision?
I do.
We all have dark vision.
Even
Johan's
though-
a deer, of course he does.
Even though you have dark vision, it is still darker
Dim.
comparatively to daytime. If you couldn't see what was going on, I would say that it was the magical dark.
I'm so sick of your rules, DM.
God damn it.
You could say
Anyways,
it's dim.
you enter this library. It is grand. There are rows and rows of things, and on the back wall there is this
Things.
massive tapestry
Of Pale King?
of Pale King in the middle, Pale King in the middle, sort of standing over a demon. It looks like the depictions of Pale King that you've seen before. Off to the left side, you see there is a pyramid with what looks like a sun, but since you've interacted with it, you can sort of imagine is
Of course, yeah.
the heart of gold.
Indeed.
And off to the
God
right hand
damn
side, sort of sitting
Just occurred
instead
to
of
me
on
where
a
we are.
instead of on a pyramid, it's actually on like a mud pile. You see there is a black version of that. It looks kind of like
of course.
yeah,
The Heart
it's
of Darkness.
the heart of
As
darkness.
we know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like a black orb with white light coming from it.
That's a new one.
Great book, cool title.
So does this mean that the new heroes technically saw all this before the old heroes did now?
Technically, yeah, you see it in its prime. There are books lining the shelves. Additionally, there is actually a person organizing several of the books. You can't really tell whether they're a guy or a girl, but they're definitely something.
Okay.
But
And,
can we tell if they're hot?
if you're into
Yeah.
furries, yes.
They could be. Ooh.
What is the cake ratio on this figure?
What happened?
Does this
Evan?
figure have a
Something else.
healthy silhouette near the bottom region?
I'll say you can't tell because they're in sort of Roman garb.
Ooh.
They're sort of wearing like
Okay.
almost like a white cloak or a tunic.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Thwomp, go flirt with the librarian.
Just roll over to the librarian.
Why is it always the womp?
I know that's what Thwomp thought
Yes,
that, but he didn't want to say it out loud. He just
That's
kind of
Toy
shot
Boy.
Toy Boy a look and was just like, "All right."
Why not someone who actually like has a charisma skill? Like,
Oh yeah, me with my
I have
+4
-3
persuasion.
charisma, by the way. There's no reason why I should be rizzing people at my level.
Once Thwomp walks off, like, well, we don't really need to talk to the librarian. I just thought it would be funny.
and Thwomp doesn't hear this because he
No, of
doesn't
course.
have
Yeah,
a
he doesn't have. I don't. I
microphone.
can't hear you guys anymore.
Yeah, you can't
I
hear
just
them.
hear ringing in my ears constantly.
You can't hear.
And the whispers of the lost time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
visions of the darkness.
As you-
Except
children
you have
mind.
dark visions.
Yeah, and I still can't see them for some reason.
Like caramba. As you walk up to the librarian, you see that they're actually quite short compared to you. They're maybe 5'1", 5'2", comparatively.
Fuck is banging on the door.
I have no idea. There's because I was using the tavern. Let me
I have to return this book.
let me maybe
Honey's
this,
gonna give the book back right now.
I'm
done with it.
Membership.
I'm
There
done
is a
with it.
siege. There is a siege going on outside, so I
True.
guess.
Not
well,
yet.
at this point, the
Not
siege is
yet.
far away.
Yeah, it's
you know, we're just-
encroaching, but not
Just
quite.
one guy really eager to return the Twilight series.
We're gonna use this. Okay? We're gonna use this. Just pretend like you hear the birds coming in from the two doorways. Anyways,
Okay. What is this critter in front of me? Please explain.
they look almost like a. You know, the best way I could describe it is a furry. They look like this like fox person, like if you've ever
Okay.
seen like a
Like a kitsune?
like a kitsune. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I can visualize this.
Yeah, so yeah, kitsune. That's actually perfect. That's what they look like. They look like a fennec fox kitsune.
Oh, that's cute.
So big ass ears. Love it.
And what are they doing? Putting books back on the
Yeah,
shelves? What
they have a cart next to them with just a bunch of books, and they're picking up the books, reading the spines, and then putting them in specific places on the shelves.
Oh, I'm like about to reach out and tap this person on the shoulder, and I stop myself and say, "Wait, why am I talking to this person?" And I just look back at my group. I'm like, "Wait," and I shrug.
2 thumbs up.
I guess I just kind of shrug and I tap them on the shoulder. I'm like, "Hey there, how's it going?"
Yes, can I help you?
Well, you got such a lovely library here. Just it's just so massive. I just don't know where to start.
Well, probably start with what you're looking for is what I'd suggest.
Okay, okay. Is the throne room right above us by the any chance?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay, because I
Sorry.
keep hearing somebody banging
Did you-
around here. I don't know if you hear that, but I just was worried that something was going on.
No, all I hear is like
Draco.
birds from outside.
There's birds outside. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, well, where's the fiction section?
Back that way points to your group.
Okay, thank you. And I just immediately start like power walking back to the group.
And they're just
Really?
like, and get back to stocking the shelves, sort of checking over their shoulder, like
That's gonna haunt
What?
Flop for the rest of
Yes,
his
that
life.
it's
was.
gonna haunt
No,
them
that
for
was-
the rest of their life.
It
It's
was-
very confused.
Well, their
Well,
life is
thankfully, it's
very short,
Yeah.
so that's not going to
Yeah.
be
Their
a
life
huge
is
problem for
very
them.
short.
Me, I'm going to have to carry that through multiple lifetimes, apparently.
Oh, you'll forget it by next week.
by
That's only you, Johan.
Don't speak for me. Speak
Who
for
are
yourself.
you?
Okay, guys. Well, I
You make a
mean,
good point.
I get back to the group. I'm like, hey, guys, good news, I guess. Throne room's right above us.
Well,
So what? We just yeet boy up there?
am I doing a solo mission?
Not again.
Well, you know what?
Poi
That
Poi's
seems
still
to be
good
my
at it.
specialty. So.
I know.
Well, listen, you go up there. If
So-
things go wrong, you just fall through the floor.
There is the
True.
sort of structure that you're looking at. So the library
Uh-huh.
is underneath the hallway leading to. That's the throne room.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay. So we go to about the rough center, and then we go up, and then we're in the hallway to the throne room, the one that's been sealed off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So at least we get past the wall if we can get somebody up there, but we gotta get everybody through there is the problem. Maybe there's a secret door somewhere. These Elonians seem to love their secret doors, so.
That
Yeah.
they certainly
Well,
do.
They
Um,
do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you still wearing the Grim Peeper, by the way, Poi Poi?
Of course I am.
What does this place happen to look like?
Yeah, what's this look like in
50 years
50
behind.
years ago, yeah.
50 years behind our present time.
Click.
Is there anybody like hanging around in this room, perchance?
Well, you can't see people.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Damn it.
So this place is dark. There is a light at the end of the hallway, like a candle set on top of a table. The walls or the bookshelves are now scattered. There's barely anything there. Yeah.
Would there be any way to like look around and see if there's any like important looking books that are just not around in our present time?
Yeah.
Maybe that could clue us into some really useful knowledge.
I will say there are a couple books that look a lot cleaner in thousands of years in the future than other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So some of the books are well
Fine.
taken care of, other ones are not. Oh,
Makes
including
sense.
you notice, a couple of Nando's books.
Oh shit.
Ah,
I guess those did get found at some point.
nice.
All right. Well, we don't have to worry about altering the past because the items we take just get duplicated.
See. All right.
Probably
So
should
plan
take a couple
attack.
of these. Probably should take a couple of these books at least. Just grab the thickest, fanciest looking tomes.
Okay.
Can I do the thing where I try to sniff out the oldest book?
There you go.
Sure, roll sniff.
Old book smell.
Can I just wait for the librarian to not look and I can just write Johan the Dim is here?
That was
Oh my god.
Where
that
are you
was
writing it?
fun.
Are you writing it in one of the books, or are you writing it, or like carving it into the bookshelf?
I don't know.
I'll let Johan know which of the books survived thousands of years.
There you go.
I was just gonna discreetly do it on the wall, but
I'll write my name in a book.
I got a 7. I'm assuming it's not gonna get me the.
That's not going to get you anything. I'm sorry.
This is just a waste of my sniff roll, really.
Can I roll a lucky guess to just pick up a book?
Sure.
Like I can't read it, but I'll just pick up a book that is possibly useful because it looks fancy.
Roll a lucky guess.
No, I would like to just roll investigation in general, see if I can find a cool book.
Hey,
You roll
that is a
investigation.
21.
Ooh, that's cool.
You flipping through, you actually find a tome with both ancient and ancient Alanian insignia on it. Like it's a tome in 2 languages.
Nice.
It's because you're just a dictionary.
I was gonna say it's like a user's manual.
Found the fucking Rosetta Stone.
Well, honestly, that would still be pretty cool. Like, kind of redundant since we have the Heart of the Lake, but if that is the case, it wouldn't be like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Do you take that book?
I do take that book.
Okay. I want you to roll with advantage since it's not modern Alanian to see if you can actually decipher what the text says, like at least the title.
Sure.
Thwomp, what was your roll?
Oh, I rolled a dirty 19.
Ooh.
Ah,
Okay.
that was a 7 on my decipher. So
Evan, while you guys are looking through, you actually find a sort of a lot of these books are sort of like really well taken care of. They are nice and a lot of gold leaf, a lot of really nice embossing. You come across a little leather-bound journal that's sort of tucked away between 2 books.
Okay.
Holy Grail technique.
I pluck it and open it up.
It is.
What does it look like?
Well, it's written in ancient, so it's written in runes, so you can't really understand it, but it is in handwriting. And it's
So
got,
it looks like a journal?
it looks like a journal. It's got pictures of like different diagrams and
I mean, if we have
So
time,
that's
we can
what-
always bring this back to Nando.
Exactly. We'll hold on to it. I'm going to take it.
Okay, now we got to see if there's a way into the throne room from here. Through the peeper, do I see any like open passages that are not visible in this world?
there is a door at the end of the hall just underneath the ripped banner. It's sealed in both your time and in the past. Oh, sorry, Grim Peeper.
But I know it's a door.
But you know it's a door because it's got that same sort of arched, the pointed arch. It's got the
Yeah.
same pointed arch.
Well, it's under the banner, so maybe that's sort of an indicator leads to the throne room. Does the map indicate where that door goes?
It does not. The map only gives you the most direct route to the throne room, which is
And also the library.
and it shows the library. It sort of shows like all of the rooms in this sort of small grouping of the castle. So
Yeah.
it essentially shows the library as if you take a wrong turn, don't worry, you're just in the library.
Don't be afraid.
Don't
Just
be afraid.
books.
They're only books.
Jesus.
I know you might not be able to read, and that's scary, but they can't hurt you.
The guy screaming about Twilight, though.
He can hurt you. Yes, you're right.
He will.
He will hurt you.
He was just Team Jacob, leave him alone.
Oh my god, I
Twilight
was literally
Arrow.
going to make that same joke.
Ay, caramba. Oh, sorry. Do you have any other questions about the 50 years? Thousands of years in the
Cowbell?
in the
Is there a
future?
cow in here?
I think I knocked something over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was from May.
Yep.
I look over, it's the fox lady.
She's got a bell on.
Okay. Are there any carvings on the wall that aren't present here?
The one that I wrote.
You can see actually Johann was here.
Okay.
You do actually see that, but as you get deeper into the library and sort of run your hand along, you get to the door that was there. You keep walking over to the sort of back right corner, and you find, sort of close to the floor, a little inscription. It is in like ancient Alanian runic alphabet. And
Okay.
I would have you roll for this again, but since it's only one word, you see that it says lock.
I wonder how that could possibly be useful. It'd probably take the greatest mage of an era to figure that out. Yeah.
Gimbal.
Everyone who skipped
Yeah.
the last
Wait, what?
Aren't you the greatest
back in the time.
mage of your era?
I would like to think I'm the greatest mage. I don't, but I think right now the greatest mage I know is Johann.
Aw.
Oh. Yeah.
Don't cry, old man.
Aw. Get in Johann's face and just start kind of playing with his antlers. Aw. Are you the greatest mage of all time?
Just grab my antler and shakes my head. He will not answer that question.
Okay.
Well, how tall are these bookshelves? Can we like kind of
They're-
like
they're
shove
pretty tall,
Poi
but-
Poi through the ceiling? Maybe
Probably.
They
I could
are-
probably just climb up and jump.
you are pretty
Um,
dexterous.
Dexterous, yes.
There is the
Dexterous.
if you are going to pass through the ceiling, there is also the issue of you not having anything to stand on in going through the
Well-
ceiling.
Well, once I'm through the ceiling, I could just stop the spell, right?
That is true. Once you pass through completely, you will do that. So you need to be launched through the ceiling.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
just need to make sure I have momentum.
Yes.
Gimbal can toss Poi Poi up, click the spell as Poi Poi goes through the ceiling, click it off, land on the floor.
Gimbal has a wind spell.
I do have a wind spell.
Gimbal has a wind spell. Just give an extra gust. to Poi Poi.
So I can climb up to the top of a shelf, and then you can blow me through the roof.
Yep.
I will
Cool.
probably say that I would want you to cast that wind spell at a higher tier since Poi Poi is a little bit heavier than an arrow or whatever else you blew before.
I'm pretty sure the last thing I blew was Poi Poi.
Yeah, it was Poi Poi.
Poi
It
Poi
Was
was
he?
literally Poi Poi.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Because I was
the
climbing-
arrow that you sat on.
I was climbing the wall outside Goldmarsh.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I thought that
That kind of nerfed me, Nate.
I thought that was the arrow that you blew. I did not
See,
realize
Gimbal's
that
too
was
powerful.
Poi Poi.
You can't have it.
I
There's
thought
one
that
thing
was an
Gimbal's
arrow.
good at doing. It is creating a breeze.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
Also sucking in air through Gimbal's nose.
I'm just an airbender, if you will.
I'm not saying that. Anyway.
Mm.
Don't mention
Um,
Gibble's farts.
An airbag.
Oh.
You're just full of hot air, Gimbal.
Yeah.
May trying to put on her serious face.
There were things I could have said that I am refraining from saying because
I'm
not
proud
worth
of you.
saying.
I am
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Try and guess in the comments what shitty thing I was
Do
going to
It's all a
say.
not
character
try to
arc.
guess in the comments. We do not want our comments to be filled with whatever it was that May was going to say. Anyways,
I want to read it.
what is going on right now?
I
Back to
don't
the
even know.
cave.
We're going to try and get Poi Poi up through the ceiling.
I
That is
guess
actually
so.
what we're trying to
Well,
do
let's
outside of the
maybe look
bits.
around for a little bit, see if there's an alternate entrance.
Okay.
If I walk up to the sealed door, and can I just, if I do a random knock on it, can I miraculously open it?
You knock on it and it sounds like solid stone.
Hmm.
Can I roll masonry to see if there's any less thick stone areas?
Roll masonry.
That is a dirty 18.
Ooh. Okay, so you
I
can
deny it, boys.
you can see for certain that this door is different from the like fake sealed wall that you saw before that sort of pushed back and moved out of the way, because you can see that the bricks that were placed in this door were actually mortared to the archway. So this was a door that was open and has since been filled with stone blocks.
Yeah, cask of Amontillado.
Cask of Amontillado.
Love it. I get Poi Poi's attention. I point. I'm like, there. That's the spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm aware of that spot. Yeah. Thank you, Thorn.
Well, strikes a proud pose.
Okay, I am going to go through the roof, but that is intriguing. It makes me curious what's back there. You know, we
Can we
could
not-
split our efforts. Gimbal, you could check through there while I'm
There you go.
trying to talk to the king. Oh, although I think I would rather have you guys by the other entrance while I'm talking to the king, in case I need backup.
Not a bad
What the hell are
plan.
we gonna do?
Well, I don't fucking know more than I can do by myself.
I am curious of what's behind that lock thing, though. I won't lie to you.
We should check what's behind the wall. Should we split up? Is that a
That's
bad
a-
idea?
I suppose we could. I mean,
We are
if
time
people are
constrained.
walking through the walls, then we kind of have to.
We played with the idea last session.
If shit goes awry, I can just fall back through the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't get eaten by the king.
Yeah, use that dynamite.
I don't
If
I don't
things
know
go
if
wrong.
ancients would find my flesh appealing.
That's a good
I
point.
It kind of be like it's like halfway between tuna and Jello.
Ugh. That's pretty gross.
A fine layer of mucousy film over the top.
Please stop talking.
Never. All right. Guess I'm going through the roof. Yeah, you ready? And then while I'm up there, Gimbal, you can check. I'll try my best to give the king an existential crisis. And Gimbal, you check out the sealed room. Once you guys are done checking out the sealed room, make your way upstairs to the other
Problem
entrance.
is that I can't get everyone through the sealed room.
Well, you probably only need one person investigating the sealed room.
Okay. So that means we should probably give Johan and Thwomp something to do as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
let's.
sure you can figure something out. I will say, I am going to entrust one of you guys with this. I'll pull out the flint and steel and the stick of dynamite. Just in case. We need
Okay.
to make an entrance somewhere.
Right.
So, who wants dipsies?
The one puts out his hands.
We give
Works
Thwomp
for
the
me.
dynamite.
Okay.
Should I go with Thwomp then? By the room with the guards?
You guys should
Think-
stick together because Thwomp doesn't have his hearing device.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have my hearing aid, so I'm gonna have to.
True,
hang out.
you definitely got to stick together. I'll say I have a feeling that this sealed wall might be another way up to the throne room. So Gimbal, you might be able to just join up with me. Otherwise, we just both gotta run if shit goes bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Exciting.
All right.
All right, let's fuck this up.
Okay. Yeah.
If stuff goes really wrong, we just reset time.
Exactly.
No
It's
biggie.
We
Okay.
fall through the floor and just it works
Bite the
out.
dust.
Yeah. We'll also become more cavalier knowing that we can just reset time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was just typing up something. What was the plan right now? Is Poi Poi is going to go
Okay.
up through the ceiling with a gust
Yes.
of wind, and then
I'm
Gimbal
going
is
through
going
the
to
ceiling.
run.
Gimbal is going through the
Through the
sealed
lock.
archway, and the other two are going up to where the guards are guarding the hallway to the main entrance. And then, if everything goes to shit, we all drop through the floor, drop through the wall, run back down. Killer Queen bites the dust.
Gotcha. Okay.
Poi Poi, you ready?
No. And I
Okay.
climb the bookshelf.
Okay.
Are you ready now?
Yep.
Okay. So I
And
used the
Time to eat a
these
salamander.
the soul stones are an open line, so we should all know if shit goes wrong.
yeah.
Okay.
I used the wind spell and propel Poi Poi to the
Mhm.
ceiling.
Okay. Poi Poi goes to the ceiling. Actually, what was the thing that I did for it? It was I think it was this one. It was
Yeah,
that
that
one.
one right there.
Poi Poi successfully goes through and is now in the hallway above the library. Gimbal, you're going through.
Oh, okay.
A locked thing
You're going
with my
through.
pass through.
Okay. You do pass through as well to get through that door. Congratulations. And now it's just Domp and Johan. You guys are walking up to the entrance
Hmm.
on the other side with the sentinels, right?
Yep, we're just sitting our ass right in front of them.
And Thwomp has the dynamite,
Yeah.
just in case.
Just in
And
case.
Johan has the sending stone.
Yep.
And we move to start with Poi Poi.
Cool. I'm in the hallway.
You are in the hallway. It is you looking around. This is sort of a much narrower hallway than you would have expected leading to a throne room, but whatever. Behind you is completely pitch black. Behind you is completely pitch black, the way towards the sealed wall. And in front of you, at the end of this hall, you can just make out like this blue stained glass sort of floor to ceiling.
Mm.
And you get this chill going down your spine. It's a really weird feeling, I'm going to say. Would you like to proceed further down the hallway?
I don't have many choices.
Okay. You keep stepping forward, and as you keep stepping forward, you start to shiver. This room is cold. Very, very cold. This room is, and you're used to the cold because you grew up in a cave, but this is like this is almost a new type of shiver. It feels like you're getting colder from the inside out.
Mm.
would you like to continue down the hallway?
I put on my hat for warmth, and I continue down the hallway.
This become a choose your own adventure novel.
As you continue down the hallway, you find yourself now at the precipice of the king's chamber. You look to the end of the room, and I'd like you to look at DM correspondence as we move on to what Johan and Thwomp are doing, actually.
Not Gimbal? Okay. Oh, lovely weather we're having.
Sure do love the sound of those birds. I look around for Nix, by the way. See if Nix is a crow or a cat or something. Hey, Nix. I sure hope Poi Poi's doing okay. I look over at Johan. I'm like, we're best friends.
Maze
Was
just
that
muted.
said
I'm
to
just
me?
staring. I'm just staring at.
I didn't know if that was spoken aloud or not.
No, it was spoken aloud. I'm staring at you with a stupid smile on my face.
When you say that, I'm not sure who you're referring to, Thwomp. If you mean me or Boy who was in your sentence, or Nix that you were speaking to.
Oh, um, in that case, you're all my friends. I don't know. I guess I'm just staring at the automatons. What are they doing? Just standing there idly?
They are literally, yeah, they're statues.
Statues, okay.
They take
Say,
no
Johan,
notice to you.
if things go sour, do you think you could like cast some sort of like dominion spell on them?
Perhaps. I still don't know if it works on automatons or not, but seeing as they're running on the same magic I use, maybe it will.
Mm.
It's a tough say, but might work.
So if you hear anything go sour on your end, let me know. And we gotta. What do you think we should do? Blow up this wall?
Probably.
Okay.
I really hope that these automaton aren't listening to us.
Yeah, I'm saying this discreetly out of earshot.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's all we really can do. Hopefully it's Poi's the one that needs help and not Gimbal. I need to look away from the cameras for a second.
Yeah, Gimbal could be a little scatterbrained sometimes, but you know.
It was just a matter of we'd have to go back down the stairs again, and it was.
Boy, I'll tell you, I'm tired of going up and down stairs.
Yeah.
Are we gonna cut away from it? I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. We're just hanging out. We're
We're
like
just staying there waiting.
we are the contingency plan.
We're the contingency plan.
Boy, I
God,
wonder
think
what
he's drunk
Gimbal
right
is
now.
doing right now.
What is Gimbal doing? Why is it just us?
Thinks really hard
Why is the
on
DM gone silent?
Gimbal. So quiet. Listen to those birds.
Birds.
It's hard to believe this place is gonna blow up in like Check's invisible watch. A few hours.
I probably less at this point.
Are we
We've been
buying
fucking
time
around
right
for a
now?
while.
Are we
Yeah,
buying
you
time
guys
for
are
an
buying-
invisible force?
You guys are buying time.
Are we the loading screen?
We are.
Yeah.
We are in
You are
the
the loading
bottom right
screen,
corner.
actually.
But we're one of those cool loading screens where if you push the context button, it like slashes at the loading screen. Johan, tell me something about yourself that you haven't told me before. I feel like we don't hang out enough, you and me.
I don't know
You
that
and
I
I.
hang out with anyone really.
Well, you've been hanging out with us this whole time.
True, true.
And I'm not gonna lie, you seem like a keep your secrets kind of bloke, really. Do you know anything about this place? Heard stories?
Honestly, I wish I did.
Because outside of my visions, I mean, I don't really know much.
I'm.
You think our actions in the past are going to affect the birth of Galter in the future?
I'd hope not.
Yeah. I mean, things did go a little sour, but I don't wish any harm on him or anything like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He did fall into a rough crowd. He was a little manipulated, I think.
Yes, I don't. Yeah. I. I think that's a little out of my realm to say. Yes, but I'm with you. No, I'd hope the best.
Same. Well, I don't know. You're a bit of a ladies' man. I hear you've sired a a few of your own, if you will.
Where does this rumor come from?
I heard it from Gimbal. Is there any truth to it?
No, not in the slightest.
Really? Why would
At
Gimbal
least
lie?
I don't know. I think it was just a joke at one point, but it just grew into something bigger, and I never was able to refute it. And to be completely real with you, I'm
Mm.
not even 100% certain it's impossible.
Well,
To
I
my
think.
knowledge, nothing of the sort is true, but
Well,
in multiple ways, my knowledge seems to be off in places.
mm, well, to be fair, I think my relationship status are at the whim at a higher power as well. Doesn't not always in my control.
I feel that.
Yes. I think we've definitely got some lovebirds in our group that try to set us up on.
We are not doing the
uh,
king. We cannot talk to the king. We are not talking to the king. Let's go.
What happened?
Just
Yeah,
run.
we got.
I just gotta get out of here.
What's going on?
Okay.
I'm,
What do we need to do?
I'm dropping to the floor.
Oh, okay. We'll
Okay.
meet you in the basement.
I'll meet you in the. Yep.
Okay, so where are you when you drop to the floor? Are you where we described the last time I described it dropping to the floor? Because in that case, you end up with Gimbal. Or are you running back through the hallway and then
I
dropping
will
to
drop-
the floor?
But then we both have to pass through again.
You can
I'll
run
try
and
and
stumble
get-
and jump and fall through the floor.
I will. Yeah, I'll just run, stumble, and I would like to fall through the floor into the library. So I'll try to get as close as I can to the spot where I got up.
Gotcha. Okay, so you run. Roll a quick dexterity for me.
Okay. Ah! Oh no!
Don't hit your head on the way down.
So that's a 7.
Okay.
But I did roll a double nat 20 one time.
Oh,
Are you cashing that in now?
One time.
cashing in your chips.
I don't want to die.
Are you cashing that in right now?
No. No, I
Okay.
am not.
In that
I'm taking the
case,
pity point.
you stumble, and just before you fall through the floor, you feel a grip on your back, and then you fall through the floor. And I'm going to need you to roll willpower for me.
Okay.
Oh God, that's not a stat I have. Can I roll insight?
I need you to roll something. It's a mental save.
Could I do insight? Sort of being able to spot what's going on in my own brain and eliminate any invasive force.
I guess that's self-insight. I'll let you roll self-insight.
Give it to me.
Okay. After that 20, aren't we?
That's probably fine. Because that's an 11, and I have 3 pity points.
You can have it with a 13.
Okay.
When you fall through the floor, everybody's sort of rejoining you in the library. If Gimbal wants to come back, because Gimbal, you do not have to come back if you don't want to come back.
Can I at least get information that I asked?
Well, you've heard everything I just said.
I will describe when everybody is back together.
Okay.
But then I don't want to leave and then want to come back.
Okay, I mean, there's not much else that I can give you, because there's really not much.
Gimbal's literally in a cupboard.
I mean, no, okay, let me describe Poi Poi first, and then I will get to you. Sounds good? Okay. So, Poi Poi, you drop through the floor as Johan and Thwomp rush in. You two see Poi Poi colored gray with these blue veins pulsing on them as they convulse on the floor before smacking themselves in the face and turning back into regular Poi Poi.
I'm also down there.
Okay.
I'm fanning Poi Poi.
What the hell happened to you?
The king is... There is not a person. The king is not a person.
What does that mean?
That was just solid evil. You put evil into a man-shaped jello mold and you get the fucking Pale King.
All right.
God, we should move. We're probably going to have to do another reset.
Is he pretty ticked off?
Oh, he can teleport. So let's go.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Let's get back down.
Gimbal,
Gimbal, are you picking this up?
Oh, man.
Instant transmit wherever he likes.
Nando, wherever the fuck you are right now, get to where we need to be.
Can I roll a perception? Do I feel like
where should I be?
Join us by the you remember where the entrance to the hallway was with the robot guard?
Yes, I do remember where the entrance to the hallway was. Okay, I will see you there.
Please meet us there.
Weird. Okay, I think Gimbal goes back to the rest of the group.
Could I roll a perception to try and get a do I get a feeling the king is after me?
Roll perception.
Woo! I'm not doing good.
Can I also ask a question in dumps?
You can ask a question.
I'm very dazed.
Oh, actually, let me do this. Okay. There we go. What's your question? Oh, you're asking it in DM correspondence.
In DM, don't worry about it.
Gotcha. Okay, so I will respond to that later. Everybody's together again?
Well, yeah. I come back from the...
Okay. And for everybody listening, I did message Alice a description in DM correspondence, a description of the room, like I said that I was going to after we got back with them, and they were stalling for me. Okay, good. Okay, so everybody is together, and you guys, I imagine, run to the doorway where you see there is an automaton standing there. As you examine.
Oh, he's alive?
Well, it's standing there.
But it's not functioning because of the...
When you guys, unlike every other helper automaton out there, it... Hang on. Okay. So, This automaton, unlike every other helper bot, was not tracking your movements as you approached. It is literally just stood there like a statue.
Okay, well,
How do we open the door?
yeah.
If I just push it over, will the door open?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just shove this thing into the door?
The high pressure music.
I know, it's so exciting.
You can answer my question later. It's fine.
Okay. What are you doing, Evan?
Boy Boy asked if we can just shove the thing up against the door and open the door that way.
You try. Unfortunately, it does not work.
Oh man, I might have to crush it. We might have to do.
Crush it.
Okay. I take the automaton soul stone that I had from before and just break it in my hands.
You crush it in your hands. This guy suddenly. How may I be of assistance to you?
You should open that door.
Negative.
Worth a shot. Can I just glance over my shoulder? Do I see the Pale King like teleporting towards us like a fucking Enderman or what?
You see nothing, but you feel the animosity. You were not meant to be here.
Want to help us get back?
You were not meant to be here.
Ah. Oh, it was that voice from before.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Hey, robot, guess what? And I pass through the wall.
They're all like,
Now wait for it to open. Grab it from the chest.
it's in the
Yeah.
chest. This guy opens the door, and then you guys hear, it's gonna sound like a railway alarm. Don't worry about it.
No. If you edit the scene, there is actually an alarm effect that comes with the space scene.
I know, this is the alarm effect.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I have to transfer. So I edited the effect, added from the space scene the alarm effect, and this is the alarm effect. It just changes the effect.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So it makes it relevant to like a medieval time, and it turns it into this.
That is interesting.
So this is just what it looks like. This is just what the alarm sounds like now. So
Okay.
you guys, well,
Nando's with us, right?
yes, Nando's there.
Yeah.
As you guys go through, we'll just say, Gimbal, congratulations, you passed through and snatch a soul stone. And as you guys are running down, going over the bodies, you don't trip over the body this time because you know where it is. On your left and right, there are sentinels turning on. You guys run over to the bridge. Of course, the bridge is perfectly clear of bodies, whereas everything else around the bridge completely covered in bodies. Poi, what are you doing?
What's up?
What are you doing?
We have to
Me?
get.
What is everybody
and
doing?
Shoot down the thing.
We go to the wall, and we go all the way to the wall, and I pass through the wall.
You pass through the wall, and then you smash.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
we're
then I
literally
run
just
back.
doing
Everybody
a redo.
back to the bridge.
You go to the bridge, and
And we wait for it to collapse.
We link up.
And
We
you-
link arms.
and you link up and wait for it to
Nando.
collapse. And Nando's there too,
I start Sonic tapping my foot.
and it's not collapsing.
Like the dynamite.
You see the sentinels come up. Like as they start to approach the bridge. Thwomp's got dynamite. What are you doing with the dynamite,
Like a
Thwomp?
little bit that way.
Yeah. Oh, what? No, yeah, I kind of throw it in between ourselves and the automatons.
You
Somewhere on the
chuck
bridge that it'll collapse it.
You chuck it towards the automatons, and then as the bridge starts to collapse and fall in on itself, and everything sort of comes crashing down, you see an automaton sort of falling down next to you and splashes just as this piece of debris falls and lands on top of you. And then you wake up.
Oh, okay. So what's our plan C?
You guys,
Oh boy.
are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
buddy.
we're doing great. We're supposed to be here, and so you have a lovely face.
So also,
Thank you.
we should probably tell him not to look into the other guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, come with us. Come with us.
Yeah, we're actually familiar with the. We are familiar with the oracle, the seer
Is
that you were meant to
we?
see. We
Oh,
know that you are
yes.
here to see him.
The Seer of
Um,
Gorprima. Do you know where
he
he
has-
is?
We regret to inform you, they're not here right now.
They are not here. They are not here right now, but they will be available in a few hours. They specifically told us to tell you to preserve your seeing abilities. Do not try to have any visions for the next few hours because they want you to be at your full power
Yeah.
when you combine effort.
Yeah, you thought you were here to meet us. We're here to meet you and tell you to chill out. Just hang loose.
The seer
You
knew
s-
that you were going to get the vision of us appearing here.
Exactly.
You spoke with the other Seer.
Yeah, of course.
This
And,
must be extremely
you to
dire
pers-
if he needs both of us.
Yes, and they need you to preserve your energy until they are available to see you. Should take just a few hours.
That must be
Yeah.
why the other Seer wasn't in contact with me.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, do you like tea? Would you like a cool cup of tea?
Sure.
All right, follow us. We know this guy Nando. He's gonna hook you up.
Yeah. Get a comfortable waiting spot. Do I have the stick of dynamite?
You do have the stick of dynamite.
Good.
Okay.
All is
So we know
as it
that
should
even
be.
if we reset early, we have a way to trigger it.
Man.
And you guys walk over to Nando's room.
Does Thwomp have the stone then? The sending stone?
Yes, Thwomp has the sending stone.
Are we not going to talk about what actually happened? Or...
Okay, it was. Can I just say something? Because when I went into that room that was behind the lock and stuff,
Yes.
it was a throne room.
Really?
It was a throne room, but it was empty. Well, I mean, there was like a throne, and like a thing. Was it? How did you describe it? A thing for a spherical object, a
Yeah,
receptacle.
there looked like a receptacle for a spherical object in front of the throne.
Really?
So it's like a thing to place a soul stone, maybe,
Probably a core gem.
Sounds about
big
or
right.
a gem.
Does it look like it was big enough to house one?
Was it like
Did
a-
it look like?
Was it like a?
Yeah, it
Was
would
it
have.
like the pyramid from the tapestry?
It was like a miniature version of the pyramid from the tapestry.
Oh my goodness! Gimbal
made of,
puts out
like-
I
hands for
know.
high five.
Solo mission for me.
Okay.
I feel like Poi Poi.
I felt like I almost died.
What happened to you? Well, we probably shouldn't
Juan
say it
puts
in
his
front
hand
of
down.
everyone else, but what happened to you? You looked half dead.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was, but
I went up
it
there.
looked
I
like the
walked
king
in
was
there.
like soul eating you.
He might have been. I walked up there.
No, I'm telling you, that's what was happening.
Oh,
Partially.
thank you. Wonderful. Anyway, I walked up there. I walked in thinking that I would at least have a moment to talk, but he looked like he wanted to murder me the second I stepped through the door.
I'm sorry, what is this about murder?
Oh, it's a story that I'm working on. I'm an author.
Yeah, we're rehearsing a play actually.
Roll deception.
I'll roll deception. I got a +4 on it.
Would I be able to give Thwomp advantage with since it's a collective lie?
I'll let Thomp roll with advantage.
Can I also give him my +4 persuasion?
I mean, it's a deception roll.
Oh well, I'll let
+4 should be enough.
I'll let you. Okay, so using the additional plus. Well, okay, I'll tell you what I roll. I roll a 14
Okay, that's with advantage?
with advantage.
Okay. And then, so you rolled an 18 then.
If you count my +4 that I give.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, Aureolus is just like, oh, I'm actually a big proponent of the theater. I'd very much like to
Yeah.
see.
Oh, then you're gonna love our play
Oh,
when it's
yeah,
done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm glad.
Try not to pay too close attention, so you don't want to spoil it for you. We're just gonna hang back a little bit. It's just straight down this hall.
Okay. We'll go
Exactly.
straight down
No
the hall.
no spoilers.
Mhm.
Third act spoilers.
Yeah, I know that's something you're probably not used to hearing as a seer. No spoilers.
Exactly.
As a seer, I hate spoilers. so
Yeah.
So
Forced laughter because we are
I'm
stressed.
stealing that.
he like
I'm
runs.
stealing that line.
He runs ahead.
Put in the quotes.
He runs ahead into the door, and then after a couple moments, you see Nando comes out like,
Get over here.
Nando like scurries over there. I don't have tea.
Get one of the
Here's
autonomous.
help
Get the help bot to do it, Nando.
That's
let's-
true.
Just not worry about the tea right now.
Yeah.
Let's all fill in. Gimbal, would you like to give the sum up, the short version of what you saw?
Yeah, so we went to the library and there was like an area that had like a lock thing, and then I went through the wall, and then I went, a little there, and there was a throne room there, and there was like a place for a spherical object, and it looked like that no one was there for like centuries. Like it was very, very old. It felt strange.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I went up to talk to King what's his fuck
That's a
Aversio?
new name.
Aversio. I went to go see Aversio, but the moment I walked through the door, he looked like he wanted to murder me.
He also apparently didn't look very human.
No, he did not. He looked dead. He looked like a corpse. He was like pale. Well, he was already pale, but he was like really pale,
King is-
and he was like covered in bruises.
The king's dead?
I don't know. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's corrupted. Maybe some kind of zombie. I expected to find the black gem on him. He did not have the black gem, but his amulet had a shard of it.
Oh, okay.
Just a shard.
Just a shard.
Wow.
Which means that functionally, if it works the same as taking a shard off of the heart of the lake, that means that it's also a soul stone. So
Wait, did you try and grab the shard off of him?
No, why the fuck would I grab it? It would probably turn me evil.
Didn't you stop you to try and grab my shard?
Well, that shard not going to turn me evil. That shard was a family artifact. A deep cultural artifact of my kingdom of Alanya.
Okay. I'm just wondering if we get that away from him, would it potentially turn them back? Or is this guy beyond reproach?
Possibly, but do you want to be the one who touches it?
No.
Wouldn't it be smarter, instead of trying to touch it or something, try to destroy it?
Well, yeah, probably.
I mean, it would be a pretty hard shot.
I thought for
I
a second, I did consider shooting him in the chest for a second, but I did not feel ready to do that.
That's fair.
Fair.
Because, before I really had a moment to think, he fucking disappeared and reappeared right in front of me, trying to grab my face.
Jeez. You weren't kidding. He can instant teleport anywhere.
And then I barely got away from him grabbing me.
So
when I
that's-
fell through the floor.
That is terrifying.
Yeah,
That's
so
terrifying.
the Pale King is not a person anymore, so there's no negotiating with him.
Okay.
So we must think of a different solution on how to get back to our time.
Yeah, maybe the king is still an option if we can get the black shard away from him.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I think
that's a big maybe.
that is a huge maybe.
Well, actually, speaking of, if it's a shard of a core stone, then it is inherently imbued with some of the properties of that core stone.
I mean, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Right.
So, and also, you talking about the receptacle, that's how the king sort of commands everything. But if he doesn't have a core gem in his own room, and we already know that the golden gem is down below, he's using the shard to command everything. So if he's using the shard to command everything, then in order to get access to the power of everything, that's the shard that you want to grab.
Hmm.
Would it be possible to instead just put a different core gem in that socket?
I mean, probably. Maybe.
Unfortunately, we don't have one that works.
Well, we do if we destroy the other one. And if we do that right away, we don't have to worry about the place getting destroyed yet.
So quickly
Good
destroy
point.
one and then plop the other one in the slot? Is that what you're
I
saying?
think so, and that should probably be able to give us control of everything. Because
It's worth a try.
Because if the shard has the properties of the gem, the whole gem, that means it's corrupted. So whoever grabs it is going to get fucked up. And we don't know how long that takes to hold. We don't know how hard it is to fight. I think it is safest to assume that it is an instantaneous corruption.
Mm.
Do any of us have any tongs?
I mean, I have a wind spell that I could maybe like blow the chart off, but I don't know how that would work.
Yeah. Well, even if we take it off of him, we won't be able to use it because it's going to corrupt one of us.
True. But
No,
as long as maybe we can get it away from him, maybe we can dull his senses, so to speak.
Maybe we could reason with him, figure out some other way to...
At least make him stop teleporting all over the room.
Yeah, right. But also, I kind of don't want to go back in there.
I don't blame you. That sounds awful.
But I guess because breaking in, he did realize we were there when we broke in, so either way, he's going to know we're here. I think.
Right. So no matter what, I say we need to... It's a tough call. Whatever we do, we need to set it up and do it very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we try. Okay, I am thinking we try to destroy the other gem so that our Heart of Gold is powered.
Yeah.
And then we slip it into that slot, and we can harness the power of the city to cast a time spell. A fall forward of sorts.
What do you think, Nando?
My only concern with that plan would be that you would then be wrestling with the king for control.
I'll do it.
Whoa. Okay, Johan. Wow.
I came out of me way too confidently.
It's like,
that's that confidence that inspired all those children, I'll tell you what.
If anyone's going to, I think I'm the only one that has a chance. Maybe Gimbal.
You do have the strongest magic.
I am also an anomaly. Let's just put that out there.
That is true.
Well, could we possibly work together?
Yeah, can we all put our...
Can we combine willpower
We all put our hands on the
gem?
Ooh, I wonder.
If we all link arms.
Yeah, it saved us in the past.
We want to link arms if everything goes to shit anyway, so...
I mean, technically that could work.
Maybe our combined willpower could supersede the king's?
Yeah, I guess at that point it's just a matter of might.
Yeah. So then we do just need... There is just the one issue of we need to have a spell. We can probably use that slot to cast a spell, but we need to have the spell first.
Meaning we need to figure out what the Heart of Gold actually does.
Or rather, how do we draft a Travel to the Future spell?
Do you know a spellcaster?
According to Johan.
He's the closest thing we got.
I also cast spells, but we don't really write them.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you know anyone who can draft runic spells.
Not really.
I open the door. Hey, Aureolus, can you draft spells?
I've got this one. He
So
just
is that a
points to
yes?
he just points to his forehead.
Is that a yes, or is that all you got?
Well, spells can't be drafted.
They can't?
Not that I know of. That's a thing for the gods. You got a god.
One second.
He just closed the door on him while he's talking.
I open it back up. Sorry, what was that?
I was going to say if you could get a god to do it for you, then that would probably be the easiest way of going about it.
That makes sense. Ah, too bad we don't have a god for...
We kind of do.
We're thinking of... I'm talking to Aureolus. Too bad we don't have a god. We were thinking of some like pyrotechnics for the show, and like it would be neat. Like, the gods probably don't want to deal with that anyway. Oh, well, I'll talk to you in a second.
Okay,
Close
bye.
the door. Where's the fuck ass cat?
You!
Did you just punch the cat?
No. That was just a grab.
You just
No.
you just
I
grab the
wouldn't
cat
actually.
by the scruff of the neck.
I kneel down.
It's just like.
I wouldn't
Nixus.
actually do that.
Okay, Nixus. Can you go into Raven form for a second, or Crow form? Everybody, close your eyes for just a second.
Blink.
Turn
And
around.
it's a crow.
Okay, I give the crow the small pencil. Can you draft a spell that will take us to the future? Or back to the present, at least. With your godly knowledge.
The crow just sort of like tilts its head. And then shakes it.
No?
God damn it.
And then it hops back and like taps the ground.
What's up? What are you trying to say?
Like it does that and then like moves its claw. Is there paper in front of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it paper.
Okay.
Quick question. The paper that had the map on it, does it still have a map drawn on
It
it?
does not have a map drawn on it.
That's fun.
Interesting.
Because I realize I don't have a notebook, so it's a good thing I get to reuse the paper.
Yeah, you get to reuse the paper.
Okay. I'll give it the paper.
So the crow draws like a actually here, let me actually draw it.
Okay. Wait. I really want to go make popcorn, but I don't have a good point that I can step away.
Okay. And then there's that, and then there's this.
I was like, dang, I really want popcorn, but since we're splitting up, I'll definitely have time. And then shit just
Fucking, I don't want
happens.
to split again.
And then shit just happens straight away. No, I'm not saying we split again, but sorry, I don't mean this talk in the poi poi voice. I don't mean we split again. I'm saying like when we first split up, I thought I would have time to go make popcorn, but then stuff was just happening straight
Okay.
away.
So it draws 4 stick figures.
Mhm.
And 4 stick figures with different shaped heads. I'll put this photo in. Actually, I gotta make a note. Somebody make a note to put this photo in the session at 2 hours and 10 minutes, please.
Okay.
It looks
Brady's on
like
it.
that.
Is he,
This is the guy with the big
saying
chin.
that he is that one?
Are those?
His siblings?
Those aren't us.
I
Is
can't
that?
see very well. Are those the old heroes?
I think those are the old heroes.
Is that
Meaning, if that's Aya, that's Dorian, that's got the dragon head is. So the little one's
Um,
Oh,
Nash.
Nash!
The greatest sorcerer ever.
Well, that checks
Right.
out.
But
Nash
she's not here.
Yeah, Nash won't be born for quite some time.
Okay.
And then the crow starts like tip tapping away. And then
follow the. Do we? Okay, we follow the bird.
I'm into this. Let's follow the bird. I think I'm following.
when you guys blink, it's a cat again. But
Okay.
the cat
Okay, let's follow
leads
the
you.
cat then.
The cat walking. Meow. It goes down. Nando isn't with you anymore. He walked back to his office and got tea.
Oh, I tossed Nando my thing, by the way.
Okay.
My listening stone.
Nando's got the rock. The cat walks you down into the library and over to a specific table and starts scratching away at the table.
Boy, pull out the peeper.
Okay, pull out the peeper.
You pull out the peeper to see, first and foremost, there is a scroll sat on the table. This is, like I mentioned earlier, there's a
Good
candle.
Lord.
This is the only light in the hall in here. There's a candle, and on the scroll you see what looks to be a map of
fresh-
this city and the other one.
If it's a fresh candle, that means someone's there. In that point in time.
Additionally,
Oh.
you see that the cat's scratches on the table are appearing on the table itself.
All right.
No fucking way. Okay. I pull out my
Wait.
chisel.
Wait. Bird, Nix, are you telling us they were here? At this point in time?
Well, not this point in time, right?
But the peeper's point in time.
In the peeper's view.
Peeper's point in time.
The exact moment. Would I be able to recognize what this scroll is or not in this moment?
PPNT.
Roll
Lucky guess?
lucky guess or roll perception.
Oh,
You know, it would
I'll do
make
perception.
It would make sense that Nash
Oh,
and even the rest of them would be in
16.
a ruin such as this. They were looking for things of the ancients so that they could fight Einar Grim.
Speaking of things for the ancients, you notice that sitting next to the well, not next to the scroll, but sort of on the floor off to the side, is a very familiar container.
Boy just looks back and forth. You see Poi like walks over and does like the hand measurement thing to the width of the scroll case, and then walks over to the table and compares it to the height of the scroll.
We're gonna go back to everyone else just so that we can get your reactions to this. To Poi just walking around like that.
Boy, what are you doing?
I'm
don't
going to go
know.
looking for something that they see in the future past.
A big hunk of
What's going
salami
on?
in here.
There's
Oh, I wish.
something I'm piecing together here
No, I haven't eaten in days.
that I don't know what to make of it. And I think it's best we probably evaluate it later.
Okay.
For now, I'm going to chisel into the table. I'm going to go like directly under where I see the scroll. So it will be like very visible.
When they
Because
remove
I'm
the
like-
scroll.
No, I want it because like the scroll doesn't take the entire table, right?
I mean, it's a big scroll, but sure.
Yeah. I want to go under the scroll, so it's like I'm using the bottom, the little margin of table that from the edge of the table to the bottom of the scroll.
Gotcha. So once they lean over the table, they'd see it.
Yes, and I'm just going to start chiseling Nash! Exclamation point.
Dennis Quaid runs into the room.
And it appears in the Grim Peeper as though it was always there.
Okay. I'm just gonna do my best to keep carving. Okay. It's a lot of fucking letters, so I'm gonna try and keep it succinct. Trapped in past. Need time spell. Help. And then I try to line it up so that the Nash that I wrote is the last word.
Okay. Congratulations. You have written a message to the future.
Boy, I see what you're doing here. I don't but pray
I
tell,
use-
how is the future going to help us in the past? Do you think?
Well, I'm hoping. I am sort of hoping that either we're gonna get a Bill and Ted situation and Nash is gonna appear right next to us, or alternatively, I'm hoping that the window of time that the peeper sees is a little bit wider than just a snapshot. And I'm going to take off the peeper, and I'm going to, because I know this is something that I've done before, I'm going to use the peeper to sweep the scroll table so that there's more writing space.
Okay.
You successfully roll the scroll and it falls off of the table.
And then I put the peeper back on, and I just wait either for Nash to appear behind us or for Nash to write something on the table.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, it does not appear on the table. You can always roll lucky guess unless anybody else has an idea.
Man, that was a solid plan.
Well, they should have seen the message if they... I'll roll lucky guess.
Okay.
Come on. Actually, this dice has been doing mid. Bless
Nice
me.
jail.
Bless you.
God bless. Oh, Lord. Okay. That's an 18 for a lucky guess.
Who's got Nash's journal?
Wait, was that the journal I picked up?
Well, who's got Nash's journal from
Someone
all
had
the
it.
way
Boy,
before?
I think it's you. Should have that.
Am I carrying it? I don't...
Yeah, I remember that being a thing. I thought.
It's either Poi Port or me. I feel like at some point I had it.
I think logistically we probably put it in Gimbel's bag.
Probably in Gimbel's bag, but we definitely had that.
You did have Nash's journal before.
I don't think we
From when you guys were exploring the ruins of where you met the god of death.
Yeah.
And I don't think we.
Right.
I don't think we.
I don't
throw
think
it
you
away or
guys.
anything.
Yeah, because the rabbits
Will someone
definitely
pull
don't
it out
have
and start
it.
coming through it?
Yeah.
We all like dump our bags trying to find the journal.
I feel like it's probably in mine.
No.
I mean, I'll look through my bag and try to find my Nash's journal.
Okay. For the sake of simplicity, and since I know that you've had issues with the PDFs in the past, we're going to say that you have Nash's journal in your bag.
Cool.
And you pull it out and flip through, and you get to the point in which they talk about uncovering the they talk about specifically uncovering the scroll, and learning more about the God Killer, all in an attempt to defeat Einar Grimm. And moments after Nash looks at the scroll, she notices that there is a little bit of a carving underneath it in, what language did you write it in? Alanian or Common?
Common.
Underneath it.
Modern Common, so that it really stands out.
Underneath it in Modern Common. And she's very confused. It says that Dorian makes a joke about it, like somebody's probably just playing a prank. And Nash assumes that it's Dorian playing a prank at first. But then they sort of put two and two together. And apparently at the behest of a cat that they have following them, Nash takes it seriously, just on the off chance it's true.
What a gal.
And doesn't know how to communicate back.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
you could carve.
I carve on the table.
Carve on the
I'm
table.
going to-
Write in your
I'm
journal.
carving
We have a
I'm
copy.
carving. Yes, I'm going to write on the table. We have your journal. You can. We have your journal. And it's a lot of. I don't know how many words I can carve into this table.
You can just keep carving. For simplicity's sake, we'll say you can keep carving. And as Gimbal blinks, the pages on the journal have changed to where
Wow.
Nash is now asking, what spell do you need?
Time spell. Can I just?
We are. Okay. I wish there was a more convenient way to talk than chiseling into a table. Travel to future. Stuck in past. Anti-fallback.
And you blink. And it looks like... Well, at first in the pages, it looks like talking about, like, not knowing how to do that, doesn't have enough experience to do that. But then the pages are suddenly thicker. The book itself is suddenly thicker.
Cool.
And there seems to be a lot of notes
Nash.
and work-throughs and sketches of different combinations of runes until you get to one of the last few pages, and there is a set of runes that Nash has circled several times with arrows pointing at it, and with just capitalization, capital letters, got it! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Pro bono.
Oh, man.
This wizard is really sweet.
Probably super cute too.
I hope
was.
she's alive at our time so I can give her a hug.
She probably needs it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna carve into the table. Well, I guess they're seeing this message before they figured out all the time spell stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to write thanks in advance. Hugs if we meet. And then signed Lucid Keepers. Parentheses, boy.
Hey, put all our names there.
I'm running out of table space, guys.
Poi forearm.
Bullet there.
Okay, fine. Boy. Oh,
Just
God.
put JL for me. I don't actually care.
Johan.
You don't have to put my name down. It's fine.
I want my name there.
It just gets
I like
really
the
small
idea
into
that-
the corner of the table.
I like the idea
Yeah.
that Poi writes Johan Ladier by mistake.
I'll be just writing first. No, I'm just doing first names. Okay, Poi Poi, Johan,
I insist you don't
Gimbal,
put my name. Don't put my
Womp,
name in there. Don't put my name there. I insist.
and one more.
Nando. Of course.
And then now
Mom takes the
under
chisel and puts Nando in there with a big
and
smiley face.
now under the got it, it says you're welcome with a little smiley face next to it.
No.
Ah.
Okay, so we have the time spell.
Now we need to just be able to cast it.
This is breaking my mind. I'm going to need a spa day when we get out of here.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we've been needing a spa day since like
From
the
day
swamp.
one,
Yeah.
For years.
we've
Does
needed
it
a
ex-
spa day since Live Village.
Does it explain how to use the spell? Do we need do we just visualize the time we want to appear in?
It's just the runes.
Okay.
Can I carve into the table? Please add explanation.
We not wizard.
We
No wizard
not
well.
wizard.
Wizard. We
Um,
not wizard is crazy.
What's the word?
How
Show
much
your
mana?
Show your work.
Well, generally speaking, with runes, you just touch them, right?
But yeah, but we
Apply
need to know how
magic
much
to the runes themselves. No.
work. Yeah, we'll just need a lot of magic.
mana. Yeah, we
Well, I
need.
mean, we've got the core gem, so we just gotta go down, break that shit, and get back in play.
And as you flip through the page, on the back of the page where it said got it, it said, this isn't a time spell. It is a rewrite of the fallback spell itself to reset you to your point of origin from the perspective of the spell. You'd need a lot underscored of power.
Okay.
Luckily, the cataclysm is about to happen. Period. Good luck, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you, Nash.
Yeah, good luck, I guess. See you in a few thousand years.
This is wild. Circular time. Huh. Okay. We got it.
We got it. Hopefully, it doesn't bring the whole fucking city with us.
Right. Well, it's a modified fallback.
Right.
But that means we probably
Which means we probably won't bring back Nando.
no.
No.
We gotta break the news to him.
No.
No.
Wow. I
You
don't
gonna
know.
lie to him?
I can hear
Yeah.
everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We have a spell, but
Nando, have you ever heard the phrase, so it was written?
I'm the one that writes everything.
mhm.
Well, that's not great.
Yeah.
But you've played an important role in the saving of the future of this land.
Okay,
Isn't that pretty cool?
So that doesn't actually help me at all. That doesn't make anything better.
Mm.
I'm sorry. We really tried our best.
Do I
We want
survive? Is this, or do I just
Well,
do
I
I?
don't.
Sorry, I dropped the stone.
Well, it was so long ago, we honestly don't know. We still have time. Let's brainstorm a way to get some people out of it. Because I don't think I don't think I could leave without getting some people out of here.
I feel that.
Nando, we're gonna get you out of here. We've decided.
Okay, sounds good.
There is
Yeah.
the translocate,
That is what I was thinking.
but it is far underground beneath a shit ton of security.
And you also need someone who can visualize a location far away from here.
How about
Nando, have you ever
take the
traveled?
seer?
The seer is
Seer
not from here.
is not from here.
There you go.
If you guys work together,
You guys can link arms.
He's probably traveled a lot. So if you take Arielos down to the translocator plaque,
You
does the
guys can
plaque
get out
need
of here.
mana, by the way?
And we can help you get there.
because we need to destroy the stone anyway.
Also, wait, does the plaque need mana? Even if it does, we could just take the automaton's stole stone, and we could give it to them.
Yeah. So then you two should be with Arielos, since he's not from here. He should be able to use the translocator plaque to get you guys far away from here.
Yes.
We need to fill him in on what's going on, obviously. But
Well, I've just gotten the gist of a lot of it.
oh, hi Arielos.
Else.
Well, Band-Aid has been ripped off. Do you think you're able to help us out with our
Saving
plan?
some people.
Saving some of you guys?
So I guess I could go to Cordoba.
Well, as far as I know, that's probably safe.
How far away is it?
The further the better.
Well, it's to the what is that? The northwest.
What modern kingdoms do we know are to the northwest? Or
The
modern cities
the
that are
modern
ancient?
the modern ancient city that's to the northwest is Winehouse. Let me pull up my map here.
Oh.
Which Meta is also part of the God Killer.
Would any of the dwarven cities exist?
The dwarven cities would exist. Yes.
It just has to be the farthest, like, place they've been before, right?
Yeah,
And they
pretty
can
much.
Is that literally the only, like, the farthest place you could think of from here? Even if you've only been there once, just as far as you could go.
Well,
You're a seer. You've probably traveled, right?
maybe. Well, actually, I'm not actually from Corprima. I'm from. Well, I'm from this little village by a lake.
Oh.
Line, yeah.
So I guess
What?
we could go there.
Is it an underground?
I mean, a lot of it's underground.
That might work.
Okay. Does
Worth
it
a
have?
shot.
Okay. I think that is the best shot. You get there, you get as far underground. I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with that spot, and it does survive.
Okay.
And a lot of the population survives there.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So, if it is where I think it is.
Okay.
So,
Sounds okay. So there we will be safe.
I think so.
That is the plan.
We're
yeah.
pretty positive, yes.
In that case, should we just head down?
Well, we do need to head down, but I think you should probably grab as many people as will believe you.
Okay. Ooh, Ariolos, can you tell how many people are here? closes his eyes. Well, I guess you guys can't see him closing his eyes. You hear him closing his eyes.
He says, closes his
wow.
eyes.
He says closes his eyes.
We just hear the wettest blink ever.
That
It's us
It
two.
sounds like SpongeBob's footprints.
It's us two, the librarian, and you guys, as well as the king.
Wait, that's it?
That's all.
The king?
Everything else is automaton?
Those are the only people in the Citadel, yes.
All right, get that cute
Okay,
fox
well, we gotta
out of
grab
here.
the librarian.
get that librarian out of here, then I suppose it's just you.
Well, that makes it a little bit
We're in the
easier.
library right now. Where are they?
Yes. Where's the librarian? We're gonna try. We're gonna send her. We're gonna send her. Or we're just.
You're gonna send them your way.
We're just gonna come. We're just gonna come with you.
Okay.
Mhm.
We will
So-
be by the entrance to the catacombs.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Where's that fennec fox?
On the other side of the library now. Her cart's or their cart is almost done.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to her and be like,
Puts the books on.
"Also,
the
good news,
shelf.
Flump. She doesn't remember."
No, yeah, she won't remember me.
Hey,
Yes. Do you need help?
you need help. I have
I
something
need
very
help?
important to tell you. Yes. This is going to seem wild, but in like a couple hours from now, there is going to be a massive cataclysm that is going to kill everybody here.
Right.
Me and my group are from thousands of years into the future. We were sent to the past as a result of the fallback spell that keeps this place intact. I can prove it to you. This is going to be grotesque, but just, I need you to look through this. And I pull out the paper.
She grabs it. And hands it back to you without looking through.
I take it. You recognize it, don't you? I'm really sorry if that's the case.
As you see, she sniffs and there's like a tear that goes down her cheek.
Hmm.
No, I think I'd rather stay here.
I don't think that's a good
Oh.
idea.
I have books to organize. Thank you.
No.
No.
But there's going to be... Listen,
I know, thank
You
you.
are-
And she starts, and she like
You're gonna die.
what's your name?
Cartus.
Cartus. Listen. There are very few people in this citadel, and there is a translocator spell underneath the mint. There is a place you can get to that will be safe from the cataclysm. I know it doesn't feel good, and I know that I'm dropping this on you very suddenly, but you need to survive. If for nothing else than just for the knowledge that you have. To make sure that it survives. Come on.
Who are you?
We are the Lucid Keepers. We're heroes of Altiria.
It's kind of
Okay,
arrogant.
existed.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Well,
we're trying.
we've been through a lot. and
She,
we've
like-
seen a lot.
She sniffs
I
and
think-
like wipes her nose.
The Archivist knows a place where you will be safe. I know it will be safe because I'm pretty sure I'm from there in my time.
Okay.
Okay.
Glad to hear it.
Where we're going is going to be pretty scary. You're going to have to close your eyes, and you'll have to jump into water.
I hate water.
I'm
I hate
very
it
sorry
too.
about that.
I hate
Mhm.
it too. If it makes you feel better.
Okay.
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 And then they're like, okay, where
Okay.
to? And she looks
We
down at
move
her
now.
cart. She looks
Come
down at her
on.
cart and she's just like pushes it over and it lands on its side with a big thud.
We still have time if you want to grab a couple books to take with you.
I've read everything in this library.
You don't think anything
That
is
is
worth
very
keeping?
impressive.
Perfect. Then you'll be a great teacher.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
No.
And you guys,
We're gonna run down the hall. We're gonna run up to where the drone is guarding.
We also did we have to go back through that doorway to the throne room, the other
We-
alternate throne room?
We do need to go to the alternate throne room, so we're gonna have to do a bit of a back and forth.
Okay. Just
Wait,
making
why?
sure.
Why do we have to go to the alternate?
Should we split up?
Maybe we should split up.
Yeah,
Wait. Why do we have to go
Okay.
to the alternate throne room though?
because
Because
it's
that's
got
the
the
only place where we
That's where
can
the
use
conduit is. That's where
That's
the
the only-
conduit is. Johan and Gimbal, you go to the throne room, and Thwomp, you have the heart of gold, right?
yes.
Okay, give it to them. You're with me.
Okay. Boop.
Hey, Team
All right.
Furry, we got this.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys head in there, plug it into the socket. Gimbal has Nash's journal, so you can start preparing the spell.
Problem.
You're going to-
I can't get to the room because I'm not able to pass the wall.
pass
I
through.
have the dynamite.
Hey,
Can
let's
I-
blow it up.
Can I punch the wall? Can I punch the wall down?
True.
Save the dynamite.
Oh yeah, you have magic knuckles.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'll expend one of my super serious punches on it if it works.
Okay.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
You don't actually have to roll anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a roll really quick.
Why are you smiling like that?
Okay.
You should probably start running as soon as you punch that thing.
Yep, we're gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ariolos, Cartus, and Nando are there.
Okay. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? The three of you go.
Where are you going?
I'll go solo to take them down to the teleportation plaque.
Oh, and then
Sure.
you're gonna teleport back up to them.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh,
then you
good
can
thinking.
teleport back up to us.
That's
in the
smart.
library.
Yes.
I like it.
Sounds
You
good.
guys
That is
just
smart.
you guys just figure out how to get the wall open.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the dynamite. Here's the flint and steel, just in case you need it.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
I wonder if there's a way to open it from the inside.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask while you were in there. Can you recall whether or not there
Can
was
I
another way
try
in
to
there?
recall if
Um,
there's a way?
for the sake of conserving time, I'm just going to say no. There was not a way. The door is
Yeah.
the door is controlled by wireless commands.
Yeah. So I got it. Guys. You just worry about the wall. I'll be right back.
All right.
And I'm running down.
Let's punch and blast our way through.
Oh, Gimbal, smash that soulstone.
Oh, yeah. Right now?
Yeah.
Or you can just punch your
Okay.
way through the wall, either or.
Well, I can't punch through that wall.
No, but Thwomp could punch through this wall behind the.
I can
I
punch
know,
through
but we
this
need
wall.
we need to crush the soulstone so that the robot can open the door to the
That's
hallway.
what he...
Yeah.
But you
I
instead of
got that.
opening the door, you can just punch the wall.
No, Thwomp is staying in the library to punch the wall to the throne room.
Oh, is that
Boy
what's going
is
on?
going
Yes.
by themselves
Yeah, boy,
to
boy.
take
Oh.
everyone to the plaque.
Right.
Solo
Right.
in.
Right. Okay. Now it all makes sense.
Groovy.
Now it all makes sense. Thwomp, for simplicity's sake, we'll say that you got your sending stone back. Gimbal crushes the stone, and oh, may I be of assistance to you?
Hey, watch this, and I go through the wall.
Same thing happens where,
And then I just flip through their chest.
and you took that.
Okay. Okay, Cardis, close your eyes.
Someone
Eyes are
carry her.
closed.
Yes.
Aureolus, can you carry her?
I've got it.
Okay.
Aurelius grabbed it. I've already
That's
seen
it.
what's down there. It's fine.
Okay, let's go.
And then they all run down. You guys get through.
Do I feel like the teleportation plaque will stop working once I knock the gem?
Considering it's powered by everything or that everything's powered by that gem, yes.
That's okay. That is okay. Okay.
And
All of you. Once we get to the bridge. Okay, all of you jump through the water, swim that way. You're going to find a ledge with an automaton, and on top of there will be a plaque. The plaque is powered by the Heart of Gold. All of you need to hold hands. And Nando, you need to visualize where you're going.
okay. Should I wait for a signal or just do it?
Just go for it.
Okay.
Once you get to the plaque, leave.
I guess, do we go now?
Yeah, if you can, before you touch the plaque, yell as loud as you can, so I know you've done it.
Oh, I hate water. It's okay. I will do my best to keep you dry. Oh God, I hate heights. Are we going down there?
Y'all
It's
hate
a really
lot
good
of
thing you're
stuff.
going with an onion.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And Nando's just like, well, I don't like dying, and pushes them over the ledge. and then like sticks out his hand for Poi Poi and is like, it was very nice getting to know you. Goodbye. Hopefully this is the last time we see each other. I don't mean that as being rude, but I don't want to be here again. Goodbye.
Well, hopefully I find a record of you.
Often gets to say goodbye to Nando.
Okay. And I run down to the wall,
You run down to the wall, and
and I don't go through yet, since I'm still waiting for them to make it. In the meantime, though, I am gonna pull out my chisel and quickly chip into the wall. Around and around we go. Okay. How's
something
shit
is going
breaking
on.
already?
We're leaving.
Okay, and I slip through the wall.
And you go through the wall just in time to see a flash of light come out from underneath the orb.
Okay.
And then you see the giant automaton.
Yep. Now I can't just simply shoot it because I need to use the plaque too. So, Poi Poi is just going to recall to their best course the maneuvers they needed to avoid these guys the very first time, and I'm gonna run up to the trapdoor.
Okay. We'll say I'm not even gonna make you roll recall. We'll say congratulations. You can just book it straight up, and now you are on top of the trapdoor.
Okay. Okay.
The Heart of Gold is directly above you. The automaton are
Okay. I aim an arrow straight up at the gem. And as soon as I release, I touch the black.
And you appear in the library.
Okay.
Are we good? Did we make it out?
Yeah, they're out. They're out. They're gone.
You sound shaken. Grab onto me.
Okay.
Are you guys?
Through the wall.
Okay, Evan's just not gonna roleplay. He just punches the wall. He's just quiet. For everyone at home, Evan just shrugged and was like, "Okay." All right, the wall is now broken down, and you guys step into this. Here, I'm gonna turn.
Nice punch.
We're turning off the ambience.
Thank
You
God.
guys step into. Well, the alarms turn off, and you hear. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're not supposed to be a dickhead. But look where we are.
We know we're trying to get out.
And you guys step into this throne room. It looks like
I think this whole time Johan's been trying to study the spell as well.
okay. You guys step into this throne room. It's poi poi. This is a piece for piece replica of the throne room that's directly above your heads.
Mm.
From the placement, from like the red rug on the floor to the 6 columns to the throne at the end of the hall. The only thing different is that there is a, like, in the center of the room, there is this receptacle for a core gem.
Okay. Well, here's my question. Is this the replica or is the one above the replica?
Oh, there is not one above. Or, yes,
The throne room.
the throne room above has no receptacle.
Meaning
Okay.
this is the only receptacle. There is no
Yep.
fake.
Cool. No, I mean, like, this throne room looks like the one up there, but which one came first? But that doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, this one probably came first.
Yeah, if I had to make a guess, this is the
Okay.
original one.
Okay, Thwomp, drop the gem.
Right into the receptacle. I've been reading this book the whole time, and I'm not sure I fully understand the spell, but
We're
Everyone
going for it
does.
anyways.
everyone
Everyone-
linked up to me.
You plop the
Hands
spell.
on the ball.
You plop the spell in, you plop the core into the receptacle, and the core. Here, let me actually get. We'll get. This one. Yeah, we'll get this one. You place your hand on the core.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as it enters the receptacle, the room around you suddenly lights up. The cracks in the stone and like the seams of the stonework glow, emanating out from. This is not the right music for that. Hang on. Maybe this one.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that
Okay.
fits.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
Roll
Okay.
with it.
So, this golden light emanates from throughout the cracks of the stonework, and the orb in front of you, sort of, this like wind begins to stir around you as it glows brighter and brighter, and you guys feel yourselves being sort of pulled inwards towards it. Reminder, you have not cast a spell yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly, you all feel this slight shock as you see the core in front of you starts draining of color. And it starts shifting. No, whoa, that is not.
I'm so excited.
Hang on,
Wait.
hang on.
Keep in mind, we haven't
Let me just-
broken the other one, right?
Yes, we have.
We
The
have.
other one is broken.
Yeah.
Let me. What's this one?
Ooh, okay.
Okay, there we go. The light starts to drain from the core in front of you, and instead of the golden hue, it turns. Well, it starts shifting and turning black.
Oh no.
Oh, did we
As
fuck up?
you hear over the intercom, quote unquote, "You're not supposed to be here." As you hear echoing from across the hall, you hear the sliding of stone doors opening.
Okay. Can I pull out my major soul stone and sort of just try to pump mana into this thing to keep it stable?
You can absolutely pump mana into it. I also want everybody to roll perception, insight, or investigation. Any of those.
I'll roll insight.
I'll roll insight as
Investigation
well.
for me.
I got
Ooh,
an
dirty 20.
18.
Dirty 20, 18,
22.
22.
Damn, new dice working out.
Dick.
Okay. You guys,
Actually, 7.
as this is all happening and as you hear the, "You're not supposed to be here," you remember something that Nando said, which is that it would be a battle of willpower between you and the king for control.
I heard.
And right now, the king is winning.
Okay.
Okay. All
Guys,
hands
should
on
we
deck.
link arms?
Yep. Everybody put your hand on the gem.
Ah!
I slap my hand down on the gem.
Okay.
And as
How do we pump willpower into this thing?
I just start focusing really hard.
Focus. Breathe. Do not let it take you. You are in control.
I do want you all to roll. I want you all to roll willpower, and the king is also going to be rolling willpower.
Okay.
Damn you, king!
I think the only
Please.
one of us with a willpower stat is me, and it's only
Yeah.
a +1. However, I've got 5 pity points, so we'll see
I
how
have
necessary it is.
Can
Okay,
I
that's
afford
good.
Can I do an insight?
You can do insight.
I got a 10.
I got a
Add
13 and
four.
I can bump it up to a 15 if I need to.
Fuck yeah!
Johan, my
20?
man!
Okay.
Okay.
I've
I
not
got
touched it. Here. You can see
Okay.
it in the box. Oh, my.
I can see Johan got a nat
Cool.
20, which is
Alright.
Okay.
very, very good. Nobody else got it? What was
I got
everybody else's?
14.
I got a 10, but I could add 4 to it.
Okay,
I
and
got 14. I can add 2 to it.
Evan?
And I've got a 13 and I can add 2 to it.
Okay, so
What's our minimum?
remember I said that I was rolling for the king as well.
You're right, as a contest.
Oh.
So everybody dump all your pity points.
Alright,
Okay.
go with 15.
Unfortunately, Brady's the only one that got it. The king rolled a
House
19.
wins.
Jesus!
Okay. So I gain a pity point?
You gain a pity point. Everybody gains a pity point.
Okay.
Congratulations. Even though this is
Then
technically
I'm not
a
spending my
contest
other
roll.
ones. I'm gonna keep my both petty points.
Johan, you feel this familiar shock and jolt, and you pull your hand away just before it grabs you. Unfortunately for your comrades, the gem in front of you turns black, and their skin turns gray and pulses with blue. And as their eyes glow and roll back into their heads, you hear a booming voice that yells, "Come here!" And your comrades, their arms drop and they turn and step out of the room.
No! Well under pressure.
Johan should have had that bro moment with Thwomp while he had the chance.
Johan's not a bro. I don't know. Brady is not a bro.
Oh, shut up.
So, we're gonna go real time. They are now in the library, walking out of the library.
Okay. My only thought as I went through was like, this is something akin to a command spell, something that I have, right? That's in my mind. What's going on?
Yes.
Can I attempt to command them to maybe sort of counteract it?
Attempt to command.
Hold on, let me read my things again. I will cast it. Fuck.
You can
Do I
at
do
least
it at the
command
fifth-
one at a time. Remember, you may be
Right.
facing the king soon.
Right. Yeah. Third tiers. How much again?
They are at the entrance of the hallway leading to the king's chambers.
How many? I don't remember. I didn't write it down. How much percent is just a third tier spell?
20%.
Who do I want? Just 20%.
100%.
I have a 200% soul stone. I'll cast it at 5th tier so I can run up to them, do it to everyone in a 40-foot radius.
Okay.
5th tier is at 100%.
Yes, that is 100%.
I'll cast it from my major soul stone, so I'm down to. I have 2 soul stones with 100% each.
Okay. So roll willpower for me.
All right.
And again, you're going against the king.
Yeah, that's the scary part. I really need.
They
this.
are
I
now
need this.
at the entrance of the chamber.
We can't
Need
give him
this.
pity points, can we?
Okay. That is a how many? When I roll a nat 20 and something, how much do I add to the skill stat? It's just 2, right?
Yeah, you add 2 to the skill.
Okay, so my willpower is now at a +3. I'm at 16. I can pity point 5. If need be.
You rolled 16.
I rolled 16.
Blackjack.
Congratulations. Everybody, all of you wake up inside of the king's chambers. Johan, directly behind you. I would like all of you to open up magma.
I'm just desperately yelling.
Oh my lord.
I'm just desperately yelling, got a hand out. Release them! Give them back to me!
Johan, I need you to stand right here.
Okay. I don't have magma. I am shaking.
Where's Magma Link?
Mine automatically does it. Guys, we just have to look at it.
Are you there? Is everybody there? Or is it
Where's
just
the link?
Alice right now?
I can't find the word.
Okay, May is there. May, can you give the other two the link? Or send
Yeah,
the link
put
into
it in
general.
general.
Okay.
I'm so stressed.
So,
Mitch?
who all is in here? May, please put your character there.
Oh, sorry. Fuck,
Where
I
my
don't
thing is.
remember how to use magma. How the fuck do you move around?
Oh, you grab your character. Press
No, how do you move around the screen?
You have to select your layer.
No, how do you move your perspective around the screen?
Oh,
scroll wheel. Just move
yeah.
yourself in and out.
Yeah, scroll wheel
Okay.
or
Hold the space bar.
up at the
Just
top.
like
There is
Photoshop.
also
The
a
space
thing
bar,
that
that's
says.
right, thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you, spacebar.
Okay,
Yeah, where do
Brady,
you want
you're
me?
down here,
Down here, you said?
right where
Oh,
my
here.
where my piece is. Yes,
Oh,
you're down there,
gotcha.
and you guys are okay. So it's
Brady,
Poi
why the
Poi,
long face?
Poi Poi, Thwomp, and Gimbal. We'll just say, just line up in a row in front of
Dear, what do you think?
Johan. Okay, you guys are probably gonna have to scoot forward, but inside of your guys' head, while you were under control, you saw a face. This face. And as you slowly come to, a room fades into view, and you see this, the throne room ahead of you. Hey, I got the placement almost perfect. Look at that. Look at that. You see this throne room, blood-stained rug leading up to the Pale King. And as you guys come to, you feel what May felt, and I'm just gonna read out exactly what I wrote for May. The scene in front of you is horrific and dark. There is a red carpet leading to a large throne, stained darker as it approaches the end of the room. Dull blue light from the large stained glass illuminates the room behind the throne. The king looks to you, and when he does, you feel a wave of murderous intent. You cry, powerless to stop it. For this is no mortal anymore, if it ever was. This thing is hate.
I hate hate.
Thwomp
This is sick.
hates hate.
Fuck.
But we'll have to wait for the next session to
I
figure
got
out, to
Oh
figure
my
out
God.
what
Big
happens.
ass
What happens to the heroes? Because there's not enough time.
What a cliffhanger!
There is not enough time to finish this combat. Unfortunately, we got to stop it here. Thank you. What do you guys think of the room?
It's a cool room.
It's a cool room.
I really like the
Minecraft
presentation of the
Stonebridge.
giant, the
We're gonna
giant
get fucked.
Wizard of Oz face leading into this Dracula throne
Yeah.
room.
Yep. Johan was the only one that didn't see that. That's just what was inside of your guys' mind as you were under the command of the
That's
him.
horrifying.
the Pale King. Congratulations, you're now in the room with the Pale King, guys.
Cool. We've heard
Okay.
so much about him.
You've heard so much about him, and now you're in the room with him. Crazy! Oh my gosh.
Autographs.
Oh my gosh, it is great. It is great. And before the players get enough time to talk to each other about how to defeat the Pale King, thank you everybody so much for watching. Will the players survive this encounter? Honestly, I don't know.
What?
What?
What does that mean?
But you'll be able to find out next time here on
Died before, don't
the
worry.
new Heroes of Altiria. Bye everybody. See you in session
Bye.
24.
If we live.
Well, I mean, you're gonna see them at the beginning of session 24 at least.
Well, it's gonna be a short session.